constructive feedback?
Good to see you.
Might not be constructive.
What do you know, mate? No, Melbourne's cold.
Oh, you been Melbourne?
Yeah,
For the wedding just for 3
that's
days?
right.
Yeah.
It was like the temperature was
On Sunday, the official temperature was 10, but it felt like, you know how it says it feels like?
yeah, because it was like this wind.
Give me one.
I think they're trying to take it away from us.
Surely. Surely.
No, I know.
How's work?
I'm gonna cheer.
What was that?
Was that just usual?
Nah, probably.
Oh, you did. Oh, they sort of, you know, some got their stuff side of I've got to finish it off Thursday.
Yeah.
But then, 2 points, and they've got like now people, they have an updated stuff. Who's in, who's out, who's not, who's this. That stuff happening today. So then you're fixing it to them. Another part of the job, you know, I had everything done. So I've got 5 for a job that came in. And then I just kept looking at 30 jobs of signing to the right thing. So I didn't do anything right. Got it done.
Are you still working from home?
Yeah, 4 days. Wednesday I go in the office. It's Monday, Tuesday.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Are most people back in work, or would you be one of the few that has four?
No, most of them do at least one. Some do 2.
At home or in the
No,
office?
in the office.
So they're quite a few people are still
Yeah, they want you to go in like at least one day. Depends on the manager.
Yeah, right. So I thought they were trying to get more people back.
Our managers say 1 day's fine.
Yeah.
Others say 2. It's a minimum.
So you don't actually have a desk in there anymore?
No, really. No, you've got to book it. Or you got They must be saving a heap of space. Well, they're doing a big refurb in there. Obviously, they actually don't own the building.
No. But you know what I mean? They must be leasing less space.
Oh yeah. So in this big refurb, I think we've got 2 floors. Wow. Huge ones. And then yourself?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so he's all eager for that.
We'll do us up tomorrow night, thankfully.
Pies.
Yeah, rather than tonight.
Where are you off to?
Oh, I don't know, some restaurant in the city.
Oh, okay.
Don't know exactly. Oh, really?
Friday night before the grand final.
Oh, yeah. When's your long sleep sleep?
I've already
When you get the phone call?
because I was on site.
Yep.
5 years. Yeah.
So is it every 5 years?
No, it's actually 10 years, but you get pro rata. Yeah.
No worries.
In the office,
Used to be 7.
Yeah, no worries.
Big boss comes down, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, apparently just these walk up.
Stage, they have a Oh, right.
Yes, I do.
Is it for all the people who are
Anyone who's popped up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It used to be 5 years.
They have a dinner, do they?
Yeah. Well, it's not actually sit down dinner, it's only drinks.
Oh, okay. Drinks and
Or do, that's it, it's everyone.
You get to go to it?
Yeah.
Get a certificate of appreciation.
And then
Oh, well, at least you'll keep it.
yeah, that's right.
And your wife, of course. Sorry. Drink with. What do you got?
Just trying to fill a bit of my things that I've got. Finally got an action.
And I missed it there.
Again?
You're better off with Marjovic. They probably get that right.
So, do you know who starts for the season? Do you have them for every game?
How many goals?
What is it?
I think she came 6th on the ladder of shooting.
So is there a ladder to see?
Yeah.
What is the ladder to see?
What? Just go advance.
But does it do a total for the whole season?
Yeah.
Why should they not do it once?
Yeah, but she only started like getting caught.
Well, she only at the most. So no, I guess we were a higher. Yeah.
Just see.
So you get stats and then just go goal.
That's good though for the amount of time. 'Cause if they were to do the proper
Yeah, yeah.
percentage,
That's right. What do you mean? No, you go back. Yep. So if you click into the floor,
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't understand how it works.
She's there for a week. She's like 8 weeks. She's like 4 weeks. She's
We are behind. We are behind.
netball every day, 2 games a day. Had a grand final today. I'm over this place.
Oh, hello.
So I've been here all week. Yeah, we head home. Back up Sunday.
Yes.
10th. Huh? Is it empty now? Or is it like? Yeah, it is empty. We had appointments today just to get the electrical and plumbing. Sheets and all that sort of stuff. This morning. Countdown and settle. The girls are so excited. It's just down on each highway. Well, just today, I've had things on. She's had this and I've been at Jess's and I had a couple appointments down here. It's just so convenient. So we are going to miss that. Jess is going to miss the early morning gym sessions.
Yeah. So how long does it take?
It'll be 20 minutes.
And she's going early though.
Early morning, it'll be 20 minutes. So it's not that far really. It's just that we've had the luxury of 5 minutes.
It's okay.
But just racing from PRS to girls' house to get something or drop something off.
So it was a luxury.
It is.
It's good well last week.
Brooke will probably be the hardest to get to Harrod up.
How are you, Matt?
Rip is my name, how are you?
You're not staying.
I've heard about you.
Anyway, what's
I
this
did
game?
this a few years ago.
How do you know, Matt?
Yeah, now, mate. Hello, dear.
How you going?
Say hello, there, Ben. I just
45 minutes from here, bloody hell.
It's very straight.
Are you like sick?
country week,
So then we just
and then
we've got to get lucky number 14.
it's out wet out there.
There we go.
The test is on. I was like, sick, that's like,
Another plane
hurry
rest.
up.
Just down hoping it's windy.
What's the next? No, I'm seniors. It's just
So they go straight
Tomorrow
through.
morning.
So whoever loses out, the next one's out.
Oh, the next one's the next game, which is
Is Comets and Sharks.
Got more airplanes on
Oh,
the coast.
Sharks.
Yeah, I'm
What do they finish there? Yeah, Jason's got to come. That's right. Their last day, Jason's coming home. And I said to her, come with us, because then you come back on Sunday with us for training. But she's got to stay. It's 8:30 game, so she's got to
That's
come
what
home
I'm
straight away.
I don't know. We'll see how we feel after.
Did it? Wedding. They rang me, they said, do you know anyone who can do it? I said, I thought you had this all organized.
Basically, like, this is just the person that's on the band, like, get the band to come back.
Not from that. It's from this.
Wait, where is that?
That's why I got mine now. At least that.
What's happened? He's still
Yeah, unfortunately,
if you want to knock off, get it a stop. But he started laughing.
See ya.
That's
Lunch.
yours.
Do you get a break now or you just
I don't think I ever get
Oh,
one.
you don't? Do you?
We get one.
You get a break this week?
Take it easy.
No, we're training Sunday.
Westingham.
No break.
Yeah, I didn't know it was soon. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't think it was like on us already.
I think there's one, yeah.
So when does it start again?
When's the tournament?
It took me a
28th,
while.
29th,
29th of July, the first game, Sunday.
Most exercise you've done today?
15.
There you are.
Say that. Yeah, 15.
See you guys.
I said, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let him know.
15
Stay
schools.
15. Yeah, they're pushing for this time, so they don't struggle.
I'll tell them now.
Yeah, tell them now. Just say 15th of June is.
That's why I didn't think it was.
Oh, hang on, no, 15th of July.
Yeah, June.
No, it's June now. It's 30th of June now.
You've got it, right?
No, today's date.
Oh, yeah,
30th.
so you can't do it. Yeah.
So it is actually 15th.
Yeah,
And that is, yeah, that's the summer.
That's right. That's the one you can't do.
I could get on the DeLorean and go back in time. 15th of June. That's,
So the other girl, Lonnie, my first one, the other one, Tara, went to school.
Oh, right.
She was married to David Hines.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Of course, he knows Dennis,
Yeah.
we're told.
Oh, yeah.
The other one, Snowden, and they all know each other.
You know what? I actually asked them, I said, why don't you just put Steve on it?
Julie was a really good
Oh, but there's
Yeah,
a lot of things, a lot of variables that only you know.
program. You know, the one from
No, that's not true because
Where
they've
are
got people who set this up. Those guys should know how to do it.
country?
people set up.
Yeah. But they
Oh,
did
that,
actually
yeah, it's
one
Julie's
side.
son.
Yeah, he knows everything.
Yeah, I heard someone say country.
Yeah, so that was the reference.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, whatever. So you really can't do the 15, right?
No, that is.
Yeah.
How many cameras they have?
One extra, one point camera. Look, I think it's
So
only,
just so they're not being broadcast.
it is what it is right now.
Something on Instagram just saying, how technical she is.
No, is that true? Not broadcasting?
It is
Are
what
we
it
on
is.
tonight?
Yeah.
We just have rumours going. Yeah, someone's saying so.
We're not on chaos tonight.
Yeah, it's saying no broadcast.
Unfortunately, due to technical issues, this
Say no broadcast.
Yeah.
We're not going on chaos.
So where does it go?
Well,
Just
on
on
YouTube,
Facebook
yeah.
Live?
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
Oh, is it YouTube? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that, you can watch that after? When we put Stacey? Yeah, that's what we're saying. There's a problem with the upload to Cheo. So, I don't know.
Did you
Did I-
email Kaya?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, they said there's a problem, but it's here. But I
Oh,
don't
the
know
fact
how
that
it
we
goes
can
through.
they're going to sort it out. Please tell me to sort it out.
Is that like last week? You couldn't watch the last week's game
Yeah.
afterwards, could you?
No.
It was only live and then
Yeah, and that was it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if it was live.
it was live because we were watching it. I saw it on streamed it at the time and then we went home to try and find it. And
Yeah. No, but something happened. These guys say they've got it and then just resend it. It's such a big
37.
Whatever. We can't let our secrets out. Glad the term's over.
It's on YouTube.
There's no Netball drivers. No, I know, that's even nicer too. Just drive straight in.
They do.
Click what's top bed, outside town.
There's no Sinead, there's only me, and I'm in my house.
So Kate goes to play on Sunday. Flies out Sunday, so she's away for the first week. Martin and Meg
check. She get
You never know.
So, and of course we've got extra. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going. I really, I know. So yeah, so there's me and my son, and that's it. Yeah, I know. So we just chill.
It's hard when you literally get a new issue that hasn't been there before. Like, it's the first thing you see when I like see it. Is that like boring? Movies? Every time I drive past.
Sleep. What do you want to do? Sleep.
Is your house warm then? Because it's quite old.
No, it gets pretty cold actually.
Yeah.
Takes a bit to warm up.
It goes cold really quick.
So we sort of warm up the living room area, but shut everything else off. So then when we go into bed, the bedroom's freezing.
No, I'm getting this one.
Yeah, I know. At least then you rug right up. It's nice. We had a house that we rented while we were over there for a short stay, and in Victoria they have all that underfloor heating.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, for a whole couple. You walk around in t-shirt and shorts in the house. But I don't know what the power bill is. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it comes up from the floor. So that each room has sort of like these vents in the floor, and hot air comes up.
actually run it in the concrete.
No, it's not. It's just it's not actually in the concrete because this is. I'm pretty sure it's just wooden frame house.
Because ceiling on the ceiling.
But I do know though some concrete now. Yeah, that's right. They have it so the concrete can actually warm up because concrete holds the heat too. Yeah, so that's quite efficient. But I guess it's like I'm a bit like you. I like to live in bed rather than. Problem is you'd almost be too hot in bed. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you get actually the only bad bit. It's I like doing nice and doing lasagna and yeah. I know, yeah. You'd be like, why do I need you running? But your house is so pretty warm. No?
Ours goes freezing. Put the heater on. Hot. Turn the heater on. It's freezing, isn't it?
Why is that? Yeah.
So when I ask you to take your cup, anybody.
Yeah.
It's just that, it's hard to keep out. And then they'll just be like, summer it's awesome, like you don't really need to put the aircon on till D-Day, but winter it's freezing.
Can you just get
We
that
don't
to
get
me?
sun into that area.
I'm sure someone will bring it.
Same. I mean, we get it through the kitchen side, and we get it through the morning.
I've got a 20.
Front of the house gets dry.
I need to make a note.
So the open and up phone is state.
Yeah, well, they're all away. The 19s are away at Ozcat, and a lot of them are in open. The only Ozcat person from here is Mayo, 20. Yeah. Us.
So when did you think?
I thought they were only over, yeah. Pretty sure they were only over the weekend and 7 a.m. full week. Right. So then it's a Tuesday night. Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
So we got a game on Tuesday. Oh, we've got a week off.
Tuesday after. Tuesday goes to Tuesday. Yeah, so whoever leaves is there.
So if we win tonight, we have 2 weeks off.
Yeah. Yeah, so and if we lose on Tuesday week. Yeah. So again, if you're not the Dogs, the game, but then next Friday,
Yeah. when does the...
Asia's going to have
No, it
another
depends
crack
on-
at 19s now,
depends
isn't she?
on
No, that'd be
Uh,
fine.
Shooter?
Just going to try.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why it's split.
Um,
and there's
So what's happening with the comp next year? Is it continuing next year? Or is
Oh,
that
yeah.
Only one of you
that happened? Yeah, right.
They're allowed to change up to the old 22. Get 20 to play 6 quarters.
Oh, then
Well, they can
Oh.
4s, 20s and 4s and then they can, even if they steal in the game, they can
Kelly, I literally
they're not doing that situation, you know, how to, because it's just,
Yeah. What do you think will happen with it?
oh, we'll probably get something.
well, this is what we keep trying to do.
There's soup there. There's soup in there.
That was the
Does it, or does it?
Oh, okay.
Because you've got 10,
Oh.
you're going to have 7,
Nah,
3 that
we'll-
really need to come up with, and then you've got 2 training options that, we don't know, I mean, because they're not on, whether they can kind of win from an injury, or you can rotate through, that's what we have got.
Or
Because if they could just still do the same, that's the same as 15, they're just going to keep putting in the training instead of putting
but does it just mean that it's coming into when they, because in theory, even though West Ham wants to over 20, but on the court just not change.
we like
And they just change.
Hey, how you going?
Oh, okay. All right.
Good name.
I did two officer. Yeah, so we're not sure. We need to get that clarification because if you've got say 15, then it's no different. Is it 15? If those two trainers are on the bench each week and rotate through, it's the same as happening. We were on the court.
Because they're not playing.
I know they sit on the bench.
Yeah, because you've got 7 on the court and 5 on the bench. You're watching cricket with the stadium. Can you only bring those training hunts instead of 3? I think you can have 15 on the bench. Or is it 12 on the bench? Oh, so you can't. No, 12. So if they can only have 12 on the bench, then you've still got 5 sitting there. So then there is a point system that explains that. Have 200 and then they grade each person based on experience. So you can't like report that, you know, net.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No.
Now that you've got 10, it's hard to get 200 men, so you've just put 10 contracted. You're going to be this anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I just meant sports for 20 years. It just means the young ones that come up a year later instead of...
Well, I just think they're buying those out because they're not doing it now. And like they're losing players, so there's good players. I mean, I don't have like, you know, Sharice not in that situation. She's been here 20 years.
Hello.
Hi.
What do you know about this game?
I was hoping that when they just I'll just get this in down and watch them. That was my
You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, the reality is it's not like the footy well, I guess just by having the opportunity there,
good tummy. I told your mum last week. I told her last week, and she goes, "Oh, I was like, mate, you're better off getting Dad to do it than me. Dad will take it.
Chelsea had a reasonable game last time. Mystery Science.
See you, Health.
Who's with Gav? And I said, who is with Gav? Gav's there. No, Lenny's talking to me. Yeah, Jack and Carly says that. That's what we can do.
Welcome to the Gold Netball Centre in Perth, Western Australia. It is now crunch time in season 2023 for Gold Industry Group West Australian Netball League. It is the under-20s Western Raw taking on Southside Demons in a qualifying final, which is sure to be an absolute... I don't even have words for it, Helen. I don't even have words for it.
The scene is set.
It is set, and I'm really excited. I'm joined again by Helen in commentary. Helen, how are you tonight?
Yes, excited. Very excited. We're at the business end. This is what it's all about.
It is, and it is a rematch from last week's end of season 2023 game. So these teams saw each other last week. Raw coming up with the win, but this one, I mean, it's sure to be an absolute cracker, isn't it?
Well, we were just talking about it, weren't we, just before, that Raw have basically taken the spoils and each time they have met throughout the season. However, the Demons last week pulled their margin back, probably halved it, so I would dare say, and as I say every other time, finals is a different ball game.
Very much is, and I'm sure there's plenty of nerves out there. Helen, before we kickstart tonight, let's jump into the lineups. So we'll start with the Western Raw.
Yeah, look, the Western Raw, there are absolutely no surprises here. Coach Dent has absolutely backed his side in with Riley Hall at goal shooter, Emily Dwyer at GA, Charlize Rond at wing attack, and Teddy Lowe, she runs the middle in the absence of Maya Kenny, who's over with the Australian camp at the moment. The only change really you'll see is that Bodine Huckle has been given the nod at wing defence. Emily Rivers and Kate Cunningham will round out the back defence unit, so that looks very strong, very connected. And like I said before, the coach has absolutely, Coach Dent has backed them in.
And looking across now to the Demons.
Yeah, the Southside Demons, they have pretty much solidified their 7, you would say, you know, moving into the second half of the season. Chelsea Cook will be their spearhead at goal shooter. She is the #1 shooter in the league of under-20s at the moment. She is having a really solid season there and will be their target for sure. Captain Georgia Ettridge, she will support her out front in GA. Carly Harris, wing attack. Holly Denham had a ripper game last week in centre. Lily Anderson comes out on the wing with this particular match. She's usually playing in the circle, but Brianna Etherington and Hayley Evans will certainly have her back there in the goal circle. So it is definitely going to be a battle of that particular end, especially when you're looking at Cook and Cunningham.
Yeah, big lineup. So you can see on the... Oh, sorry, no, apologies. But Cunningham, who would line up in GK against Cook. And as you mentioned, Cook having an absolute stellar season 2023.
Yeah, she is. She has really, you know, she did have that significant injury to her knee a couple of seasons ago and was on the radar for the Aussie Youth Cup there. So she has certainly come out and recovered from that and has stamped her authority on this 20 and under league for sure.
And we saw last week it was a battle of the shooting ends. It was Hall versus Cook all night.
Yeah, they have some big numbers against their name, yes.
Yeah, so are we expecting that again tonight?
Oh, look, I would say when you have the #1 shooter in the league and you have the #3 shooter in the league at both ends, massive numbers for each athlete. And look, and I'm talking their percentage, like Riley Hall is sitting at 92%. You know, from, 395 shots, 92%, that's just amazing. You know, and Chelsea Cook's not far off her. She's sitting at around 86%, I think. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a battle of the end. So it's whoever defence can shut them down is probably going to come out on top.
And we love talking about the circle and the shooters as well, but a shooter is only as good as the centre court feeds, and the centre for both these teams, or the centre court for both these teams, full of talent.
Yeah, well, look, you even need to look at the Raw lineup, right, and say they are absolutely spoilt for choice. They are littered with underage state reps, West Coast Fever Future in Time athletes. And, you know, they've been backed in and they're supporting each other and the connection is really strong. But don't discount the Demons girls because they, like we were talking before, they were having a really strong head out last week. So it's definitely going to be a battle of the mids, and I would definitely look for Lowe. And then for the Demons centre court, we are looking
at Denham.
Who had a great game last week.
Absolutely. Defensively last week, Denham was up and down the court, and it's great to see from a centre putting the work in on both ends and really putting in a defensive effort. A couple of intercepts to her name, a couple of tips, and really, really working that floor. So looking for her to lead the Demons tonight, I would think.
Yeah, well, like you said before, right, it starts in the middle. That's the engine room. They've got to work at both ends. They've got to connect both units. It's hard work. It's going to take 60 minutes on both of these teams. And the first one caught napping, I dare say, will be the one that actually
actually has to go and play off on the winner of the elimination final.
That's it. So, being a qualifying final, Helen, let's fill everyone in at home. The winner will go straight through to the big dance, and the loser to verse the winner of the elimination final, which will be here later tonight.
That's right. So, if I was a betting person, and I am, I would dare say that this game will be measured within single digits, within 5.
Yep.
Absolutely within 5.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I could be wrong. I mean, someone could come out and absolutely blow the opposition away, and then it's a chase game. But like I said before, finals is a different campaign. The pressure is something that you probably will never understand until you've experienced it. And, you know, they're all young, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top.
And absolutely full house here at the Golden Netball Centre as well. This crowd is really packing it in.
So good. So good.
I mean, for these players out on court, this is just adding to that pressure of finals netball.
Yeah, great to see every supporting, you know, from each club come out and support their under-20s. Like I said, it's really whoever, you know, that person on the bench is going to get them over the line. So, you know, fingers crossed they become vocal. I'm sure they will. And get the girls underway.
So we get started. Starts in the hands of Denham and Harris combine. Expect them to combine a lot tonight already. Denham down in the circle. Edge now in the pocket. Finding Ettridge. Big part of this Demons lineup is Georgia Ettridge, and here she is for her first shot of the night.
Oh, well done.
Makes it count.
Yeah, Cook struggling there to find her holding position.
Rond, just the small ball over top, finds Dwyer. Now on circle edge, Rond again, just looking for the option to free up, and finds Dwyer on a nice drive in.
Oh, talk about pressure shots.
Pressure and confidence too.
That's
to shoot
it.
From there already.
That's what you want from your goal attack.
So Ettridge now resets and going to be cut off by Rond here. The reset ball through Huckle. Dwyer just slows it up now. Oh, and the footwork call.
Yeah, just did a bit of touch on that pass there instead of, you know, jamming it in her face. It's okay, settle the nerves, and
that's it. There'll be plenty of nerves out there. And Hetherington is just cut off by Rond. So Rond pretty active already around the ball. Here is Evans. Key part of that Demons defensive lineup. Denham now on circle edge looking for Cook. A lot of attention being paid to Cook by Cunningham, and kicked back out to Ettridge, who's up and about already.
Responding well.
So here is Rond. Now Dwyer. And Lowe just having a reset. I like this patience, not forcing it in. Now it goes inside and almost cut off. The ball over top now to
good
hold
defense
just.
by the Demons there, yes.
Built the pressure,
they
really
did.
built the pressure over time.
Very disciplined, no free kicks.
So here is Evans to reset now. Hetherington. Nice transition so far from the Demons, a strong part of their game all season.
Yeah, they're struggling over this transverse line here to get some depth.
Yeah, needs to get off the sideline as well, and there's a footwork call.
Great pressure.
Going to be turned over again.
Raw doing a great job there to shut them down over that transverse line, force them back, force the penalty, force the error.
Rond again now, having a reset all the way through Huckle. Demons take that as a win. Rond again, and the nice centre drive by Lowe just opens up the court. And the penalties, it really releases the pressure, doesn't it?
It does. It's like giving the team an absolute reset. This is what I'm saying, this disciplined netball doesn't always have to be fancy, it has to be disciplined, it has to be gritty.
And Dwyer, 2 from 2 to start her night. Here is Ettridge in front of Huckle. Harris now finds Denham on circle edge.
Great hold by Denham. Good footwork there, unlucky to get stuck on the inside arm there, Rivers.
So you can see Cunningham already working the body, not wanting to get stuck on the body of Cook, and the ball swung. The switch, and Ettridge now with ball in hand. And she is 3 from 3.
The captain is taking charge. She is certainly lifting to the occasion. Great to see.
So Dwyer now finds Lowe on circle edge, and the ball over top to Hall, just thread the needle.
Unnecessary contact there again by Denham there on Lowe.
And this is something last week, Helen, that really let Raw stamp their authority on the game, was the penalties were coming around circle edge, and it was really allowing those easy entries. Here Rond again. Low, the 2-on-1 on Hall, but Hall
Great
just finds
vision.
space. Well done.
Great patience, great vision, let it go.
So as we expected, it's already goal for goal. Ettridge over the top. Cook a long way from home. Has to reset the ball, and it's hands of Rond. Denham over top. And here is Cook's first for the night.
Yeah, Cunningham just got caught out high there on the body, like you were saying. She's working really hard to come off it and just got stuck caught there, and Cook made her pay for it.
So Dwyer, and now Rond. And the easy ball into Hall. So almost at the 2-on-1, you can see Anderson just covering the
Yeah, she did a good job
the front
there.
space
Yeah.
of Hall.
Well, both shooting ends responding well, aren't they?
They are. Looks like it's the battle of the mid-court at the moment. Who can get the turnover out in front?
Goodness, who'd be a coach?
Ettridge, Denham. Nothing to go too forward. Has to reset. Almost cut off by Rond.
Oh, lucky. Very lucky there, I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah, Rond was unlucky in that case.
Yeah, already very active. Got her hands to a few balls tonight already. Harris just centres the ball to Hetherington, and now Denham finds Ettridge cutting the top of the circle, and great timing and great hold.
Yeah, good hold.
And Cook, uncharacteristically, leaves that one shy, and the ball is going to be turned over. The opportunity for Raw.
Yeah, I don't think in these sorts of games the athletes can actually start looking to the umpire for calls. They really need to get on with it.
So Raw looking to transition now, low over top, and Cook, unfortunately, just a toe
tippy toe over.
Oh.
It's those size 11 feet that she's got.
That was a great effort. Rond, ball over top to Huckle. Oh, Dwyer.
Great drive.
Yeah, nice drive on Anderson. Rond now into Hall.
Watch that. All of those young junior GAs, aspiring GAs, those are the drives that you need to commit to. Push through even when the defender is right on your tail. Really strong. Well
you have
done.
to sometimes commit to the drive knowing maybe the contact is coming.
Yeah. Or I'm actually just drawing a defender out of the space to allow that connection to come back up the middle.
Yep. So again, these penalties really playing into the favour of the Demons at the moment, releasing all that pressure that Raw's defence are building. The ball to the centre. That was a great ball into Denham at top of the circle edge, and the rebound strong by Cunningham.
Yeah, you almost feel that Emily Rivers sort of has the edge at the moment in that battle down there when she's lining up against Cook. She seems to have a little bit got into her head there with her shots missing 2 from 2 then.
Ron, the ball over top to Low. You could just see Evans hunting as well, and I think maybe put the pressure on.
To take that extra step, yeah. Sent her toes over the line. A great outlet.
Long release, finds Denham. Gets down court, clears the mess. And the ball into Ettridge, now from mid-range. Oh, great block by Cunningham.
Ettridge looking for the call again with the umpires. They're not coming.
Finals
Cook's
netball,
on.
different story. Here is Cook now and gets the settler. Long time between goals.
Yeah,
then.
I dare say that would definitely be helpful for her confidence.
So here is Denham again, looking over top. Cunningham working extremely hard on Cook. Denham and Ettridge just cuts back, and the ball over top, almost cut off by Cunningham, but has caused the contact.
Yeah, right option. Probably just need a little bit more touch on that just to get it over. But certainly the right option. They've got the right idea, though, shooter-shooter connection.
So it almost looked like Ettridge was taking a lot of the workload at the start, and now Cook's really settled in and
yeah,
really
that's
shooting well.
yeah, you know, that's just nerves, that's age, that's, you know, trying to settle into a rhythm. Being paid close attention to at the start always sort of can rattle you a little bit. But she's certainly settling into it. I mean, like both shooting ends are doing a great job.
Definitely. Almost cut off by Harris. They will go back the way of Raw. So Rond on the far side now. No option coming at the ball, so it has to go long cross court to Dwyer, and again the pocket ball finds Rond. The drive from Dwyer is good, and the second move.
Oh, well done. Yeah, great ball release, quick movement. Anderson did have a look at it in the pocket, but decided not to.
So Ettridge covered by Rivers. Nice little battle brewing down there, and here is Rivers.
Oh, well done, well read.
Great read on the ball.
She was hedging, you could see it.
Here is Lowe, and just trying to sneak one into Hall. Almost cut off by Anderson. And here is Dwyer again. Dwyer, pretty active.
Great little offload there, just to take the pressure off, get the ball in, put some scoreboard pressure on. Well played.
So looking for the first break of this game are the Raw. Rivers. And there are those small little penalties which they don't help your defenders in that circle.
No, they don't. They're all doing a really good job of chipping away at it. You know, small chip, 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 into the end, release the pressure, easy goal. I shouldn't say easy, you know, but you know what I mean. No super shots. It's not Super Shot Sunday, so let's just get it under the post, girls.
So Raw now 2 back-to-back. Demons looking to bounce back here. Reset ball to Hetherington. Denham finds Ettridge. Harris. You can just see that Cook being held high now by Cunningham and tipped. And will come back in the way of the Demons. 2-on-1 on Cook. Now gets a strong hold on. Was on.
Oh, Cook was on.
Yeah, ball cross court to Harris. And now Ettridge. The hands over pressure from Cunningham.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Cook was trying to do then. I think she might have been a little bit...
Lost balance.
Yeah, but just not to release it back in as quickly as she...
Nice release ball, and they're 3 passes down court. Oh, the double jump.
Quick transition by the Raw.
Yeah, really hard to stop that.
Absolutely.
If you've got the ball coming in with that much speed in the defensive end, it's really hard to stop. Yeah. So Raw now really starting to put the pressure on the scoreboard. 3 goals up here. Low, looking in instead, finds Dwyer. And Rond, the nice ball in, finds Hall, and great timing on the little pop by Hall as well.
Yeah, Demons just need to go back to their one-on-one shutdown defence, reset, slow the ball down, give the defenders an opportunity to come out. It'll be interesting to see how they respond.
So Harris, Denham, hands over pressure coming everywhere from the Raw, and the ball over top. It was forced up, exactly what they're looking for.
Absolutely.
Almost cut it off.
Yeah, force it down the sideline, force it high, over hands, over body.
Here is Denham. Again, hands over pressure comes from Huckle. Ettridge now in. And just reset her hold was Cook, and trying to get it back to Ettridge.
Well, they get the call in that instance.
You're right. You're very right though, Helen. Can't be waiting for the whistle on in games like this.
No. It's all about your mental toughness too. I don't think people give that enough, you know, not enough focus in terms of your mental attitude, your aptitude. Oh, great contest by Denham. Contest.
Just flickers of the produce she put out last week, you know, already an her name in centre.
Fantastic. 1, 2, 3 pressure, didn't collapse, went for it, backed herself in.
And it's something we spoke about pre-game, Helen, was how good that battle between Lowe and Denham is going to be.
Yep. They are certainly giving each other nothing. And I would dare say at the moment they're pretty well...
Denham,
they're pretty well even.
Nice second drive by Denham as well to get on circle edge. And just like that, Demons back in it.
Cook's fired up. That's what you want to see from your GS. Bit of emotion.
That's it. Need a big defensive stop here. My call is it comes from the hands of Evans. Rond, the 2-on-1 on Hall now in the circle. Oh, and Evans almost tipped the ball. Nice ball over top, finds Hall. Just rattles out. The big defensive rebound. So here come the Demons again.
Oh, bit of argy-bargy there between Evans and... Evans just letting her know that she's there.
Yeah, not one player wanting to give it inch, are they? They're not letting down.
Just remind you, I'm right here.
Oh, cut off by Huckle. puts Raw straight back in, and the pace down court now from Raw. Reset ball finds Huckle. Ooh, and the footwork call. So we tick under a minute 15 now. Demons would love to level it up at least before the end of this quarter. Denham. Long cross-court ball finds Anderson. Denham just finds her way through the mess. Done it a couple of times already tonight. And Cook from range just leaves it shy, and the rebound from Rivers.
Great hands over pressure there from Cunningham to put that pressure on Cook. Changed it up. Didn't just put the hand over ball. Gave it a bit of a, you know, something different for her to think about on the shot.
So Raw just being patient, working through this defensive structure from the Demons. Almost cut off by Evans. Read the ball, flew.
Yeah,
Has
had the
contacted
right
Dwyer.
idea, yeah. Just probably a little bit late there. And
the hand in there. But Helen, late in the quarter, that is a strong part of Hayley Evans' game, is being able to take that fly ball. So I like the attempt.
yeah, absolutely. Look, that's the hardest part to teach, right? Is actually backing yourself in to actually have a go at it.
Oh, and here is Huckle. No, going to be caught on the contact. The Demons trying to beat the clock here. Time does get held at 3 seconds. Looking to beat the clock before this quarter ends. Over top ball finds Cook. Needs to get it up quickly. Does. And will not count.
Time beats her.
I would say just under half a second short. So we go into the quarter with the Raw up by 1. Helen, we have a game on our hands.
I told you this will be decided within 5. Across the court, I would say we are pretty well evened in our battles. Would you not agree?
I definitely agree, and I'm loving what Lowe and Denham are putting out on court in centre right now as well.
Yeah, definitely. I do feel like potentially Cunningham had the wood over Cook in the first quarter. However, Cook did bring herself back into the game, which is good to see. Great shooting from both sides, both turning to the post, both confident and absolutely putting it all out there, which is great to see.
100%. It's the finals netball we expected from these two teams. Join us back here for quarter 2 action. We'll see you back here at the Gold Netball Centre shortly.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.
Move more, feel strong. We challenge you to move more each day.
Search Live Lighter, Move More for tips on how you can stay active.
This is a climate emergency. The time to act is now. Green energy can save us, but waiting for it won't. On a planet of nearly 8 billion people, every action counts. We, all of us, make the difference. The race to Real Zero is a big task and cannot be tackled alone. If it's not Real Zero, it's not real action. We need everyone to be part of the solution.
Welcome back to the Gold Netball Centre here in Perth, Western Australia. It is a packed house to witness the 20 and unders Western Raw taking on the Southside Demons in this qualifying final. Helen, we've already been treated to a fantastic first quarter of netball. More to come.
Oh, well, that was the first 15 minutes. It felt like 30, so I can only imagine that the second 15 is going to feel like an hour. But if they put out what they put out in the first 15, it's going to be a great second quarter.
Yeah, and great little battles, really just around the court here. You know, we talk about Denham and Lowe in that centre court.
Yeah.
Really just not giving each other an inch and really working hard to power their teams home at the moment. And here is Denham on cue. Ettridge. Demons really finished with the momentum at the end of that first quarter, so looking to pick it back up here. Lowe with the hand to it. is going to trickle out of court.
I felt like Demons again looking for the umpire call there, and they got caught standing still, waiting for something.
So Harris now needs to reset to Hetherington, cut off by Dwyer. You love to see it from a shooter.
I'm not quite sure what Harris was looking at there. She had options down.
And the ball into Hall was just perfect.
Yeah, Raw made them pay on that one.
So here is Dwyer again, and just a little ball over top.
Denham.
Not going to make it. Denham cuts it off again. Second intercept to her name already. Here is Evans. Finds the free player in Anderson, and now Denham on a strong drive. So Demons now patiently around the circle. This is better. 2-on-1 on Cook. A lot of attention being paid to Cook. And is going to keep it in, but collected by Rivers. So Raw now back in transition. Here is Dwyer. Long ball to Low, and it's going to be overcooked and out of court on the far side.
Yeah, well, someone needs to settle. Someone needs to settle quickly. It's been going backwards and forwards, a bit uncontrolled at the moment. So let's see who steps up now to take some control.
The long release ball finds Ettridge a long way down
Evan
court.
says, oh, I'm not having any of this. I'm getting it straight out of here.
This clears the mess, and Huckle's going to cut one off. Fantastic, and keeps herself onside also. So Raw now, Low. The ball over top to Hall. Almost cut off by Evans, but strong take from Hall.
She's a bit unlucky there to get caught for a contact. She was in front, 2 hands up. Potentially just coming back on a slight angle there as she's coming down. Harris is really getting the ball quite easy over that transverse line, isn't she?
Yeah, and it's just the second phase where I think this quarter they're sort of breaking down a bit. Here is Cook. Mid-range shot is up and good. It's a nice little settler going into this quarter. So Dwyer finding the reset ball to Huckle. Here is Rond. Ball over top from Low. Trying to find Dwyer on the baseline and just not able to stay in court.
Right idea, I just overcooked it a little bit on the execution.
Nice release ball from Evans. Ettridge finds Harris. Now reset through Hetherington. So this is where this little patch here
they're breaking
is
down.
where they're breaking down.
Yeah, Raw doing a really good job to choke them up in that, force them out wide. They're certainly not owning the centre corridor at the moment.
Here is Harris now on circle edge.
Oh.
Ball to the top, finds Denham, and Rivers just collects Cook. So Cook.
Yeah, I feel like the Demons could potentially just let that ball go straight away to Cook. They're just hanging on to it. Like there's that reservation, or do I, and then the option's sort of gone.
So this now the opportunity for the Demons to now peg back level. Cook, just tries to sneak one underneath to Ettridge and does get it there.
Woo.
Just very, very clever pass.
Neither player prepared to give that ball up either. We'll pry it out of my dead hands.
Listen to the crowd here at the Gold Netball Centre. I can hardly hear myself think. Rond. And Evans just collects the hands of Dwyer. So now Hall. Feel like Demons have settled now. The first couple of minutes in this quarter were a bit hectic.
You just put the mocker on them.
I did. I'm very good at doing that. No, there's Harris.
Harris!
Steps up.
How on earth did she just steal that?
One-handed intercept. I like it. Long ball in from Ettridge. Confidence, big collision.
That was a big hit. Good to
Both
see both players get up from that one. Oh,
big contest.
Never
big
like
collision.
that.
Good to see both players up and about straight away.
Yep. Do not like seeing that.
Low. Rond. Ball over top to Hall.
Anderson just got caught out there hunting, but like you said, you've got to give them a go. You need to get ball. You've got to take risks.
That's right. Change it up in that defensive circle. Hands of Huckle just gets in and... Oh, no, it didn't come off her hands.
No.
Okay, so it's going to be Cunningham.
I think she thought it did come off her hand, though.
Oh, so the contact called on Anderson a long way down court. Umpire's seen it.
Evans with 2. See what she does here.
So it's a 2-on-1 in the circle. Evans, a lot of work to do. Almost gets hands to it. Fantastic job.
Well done.
By Evans. Big win, 2-on-1.
Yeah, she's a real strong.
Etherington does gain her balance, does keep it in. Great job not to go offside. Anderson, look at the pressure down court from Raw. High court press now on.
They need to find some depth here, the Demons, to get this through.
They're also missing that nice mid-court, just strong drive through the middle of this box. So the ball going to come back now. Denham drives through the middle. Here is a drive from Harris. It is instead reset to Evans and finds Ettridge on a strong drive.
Yeah, she's been forced up quite high. Rivers doing a good job there, getting her high and wide.
So Denham needing an option inside now is Harris on circle edge. Oh, and just placed into the hands of Rivers.
Great footwork by Rivers to get front position there.
Read perfectly. And here is Rivers now in transition. Rond looking long, finds Huckle. Dwyer and Lowe combine. Now Lowe wants to go inside, but instead finds Rond on circle edge. We'll call that a nice little kick-out pass, I suppose, from Dwyer.
Nothing like a little quick reset. Never assume that the shooters are happy with their position. They could always be in a better one.
That's it.
Just ask them.
Here is Dwyer. The hands over pressure from Anderson. Low now. Eyes darting and finds Rond. Oh, and hands in by Anderson. Ooh, just going to be called back.
Just got caught leaning over there with the body. I feel like if she's standing up straight with the outside arm, she potentially would have come away with a clean tip there.
Here is Ettridge. Finds Denham over top, and this next pass is where it needs to be good. The ball over top, finds Cook.
Good. Cook did a good job to save that. Wasn't the best pass.
So Cook has really settled in this quarter. He's got her eye in. And Demons still within 2. Need a big defensive turnover here. Here is Lowe into Hall. And on the second grab, does control it. Hands over pressure from Evans is good.
Strong rebound.
Strong rebound by Hall. So Ettridge now looks long, finds Denham. So the ball in now, finds Cook.
Much better ball.
Yeah. Nice patience on the pass. Great hold by Cook. Here is Rond. Dwyer. Ball over top to the pocket, finds Lowe. Collects and finds Dwyer, mid-range. Oh, just perfect balk on the shot. Ball over top from Denham, and just a stray pass from Austin, who has moved into WA now. So Harris taking a breather. Oh, ball in just off the hands of Rivers. They are going to turn it back over. Demons get an opportunity now. So Ettridge. Rivers has come down with the rebounds here, and it has been called the contact on Cook. Okay, so...
Yeah, Ettridge was fairway out there after she'd just done a truckload of running. It would have been, good for maybe one of her mids to be at the top there, just to be able to get her into a closer position, just to take that pressure off.
So Cunningham, Rivers and Huckle combined. Now Rond in transition, needs to get off the sideline, does through Dwyer. So now Rond. Just trying to get the reset ball back to Rond was Dwyer, and We'll now have it on circle edge. Here is Dwyer from mid-range. Nice finish on the shot. And now Raw draw out to a 4-goal lead. Hall over top, and the ball, just hands on the ball by Evans. So we tick under 5 minutes now remaining in this second quarter. Ettridge, Austin. Ball over top again, hunted by Rivers and almost taken out of the air. Ball in from Austin is good, finds Ettridge. Hands over pressure comes from Cunningham and is called too short. So Cook now finishes. No, he will come back again and finishes on the second time, makes good. So still within 4 are the Demons. Need a defensive stop here, low. And the footwork call, so there it is. Big defensive turnover from the Demons. Must capitalise off this. Anderson, Ettridge combine. Anderson again finds Hetherington in the centre of the court. Ettridge now eyes looking inside the circle, wanting Cook, and the contact call on Cunningham. So it will be advanced. And the Demons now back within 3. Their centre pass. Looking to finish this quarter strong. Ettridge finds Austin. Ooh. Taken by Rivers. Sneaky hand in there. Rivers doing a fantastic job defensively so far. And Denham has, no, unfortunately collected low, so it will come back to Cunningham. Nice strong centre drive by Dwyer. The ball over top, cut off by Anderson. And the Demons now in transition. Austin resets to Anderson. Denham, Ettridge. Ettridge looking long, instead decides to reset to Evans. Again, needs to clear this mess. And the contact, the offensive contact call on the drive of Hetherington called. Low on circle edge, just places one over top. A great hold by Hall. Great placed ball. And Hall will finish. Great strong take by Rond. Hall now, long way from home, outside of the circle. Here's Rond again, looking inside and almost cut off by Anderson. It is. Great read. Came from nowhere. Demons looking to finish this quarter strong, having to reset. A lot of pressure down court from the Raw. Here is Ettridge, long way down court. Anderson again connects with Denham, and the contest from Rivers, a good one, but the umpire has called it back. Player not out of play. So Denham, the long ball top over top, and almost gets it to Cook and does. Collected by Cunningham on the way through. So still within 3 as we tick under 2 minutes. Demons now the opportunity to take it now just within 2. Anderson, Denham, and the ball over top to Cook. And a strong finish. Now within 2 are the Demons. They would love a defensive stop here. Raw looking to hold on to this lead going into half-time. Low. Dwyer. Now the defensive pressure comes from the Demons. Rond and Dwyer. And there is the contact call which will release the pressure for the Raw. Dwyer, the strong drive inside against Evans. The hands over pressure from Evans was good, and it is going to be called out off the hands of Evans. Here is Dwyer again. Hands over pressure does come from Evans, and this time Dwyer rises above it. Ettridge looking long instead, pulls the pass back to Denham. Austin now, the long ball over top, looking for Cook. And the contact called on Ettridge, the underpass to Cook, and Demons stay in touch, still within 2. Time is held, 20 seconds remaining, so Raw really would love to beat the clock here. Cut off by Anderson. Almost landed in the hands of Rond. Dwyer, the ball outside to Low, and it is turned over. 10 seconds remaining, Demons need to beat the clock. Looking down court is Ettridge, and I don't think they're going to do it here. Ettridge now long, down, finds Cook, 1 second. And unfortunately, has not made the shot to finish. So we go into the halftime break. 2 goals in favour of the Western Raw. Demons really coming home strong in that second. Looking to take some of that momentum into the third quarter after halftime, and Raw really putting on the pressure defensively all the way down court. So I am going to quickly pass out to Helen Riolo. Helen is with one of the Raw players right now.
Yes, I am with the Raw Emily Rivers goal defence. You guys are absolutely giving each other nothing out there. Tell us how it feels like out on court for you guys.
It's really good game. A lot of contact and like good competitive contact, and we love it. But you know, we're just gonna keep on striving until see what takes us in the game.
So the score at the moment, you guys are up by 2. Tell us what you need to keep doing now to keep pushing forward in this second half.
I reckon we just need to keep on settling the ball. I reckon we're just fast pacing too much. Just go our pace, and just that's it basically. I reckon we got that. We get a lot of ball turnover. We just need to convert it.
Good job. Well, good luck for the second half.
Thank you.
Thank you, Helen. We'll be back shortly after this break. Don't go anywhere. This game is a cracker so far.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.
Move more, feel strong. We challenge you to move more each day.
Search Live Lighter, Move More for tips on how you can stay active.
Go Ultra with Foxtel.
Goal shooter, Chelsea Cook.
Welcome back to the Gold Netball Centre. We are here. I'm just going to pass down again to Helen, who is with one of the Demons players. Helen. No, just a bit of a technical issue here. We'll pass down to Helen shortly.
Thank you. I'm down here courtside with Demons goal shooter, Chelsea Cook. You are the league high scorer for the under-20s. I don't want to put any pressure on you. You're having an amazing game, right? So Coach Prothero here has just basically given out the word to say she wants some cool, calm, collected play from you girls, right? Is that what you're feeling is needed to move forward in this second half?
Yeah, I think once we get possession, just work it down, patient, score off of it, whether that's as many balls as we need to, but yes.
And talking about the pressure out there is real, hey? So it's not in your mind, it is actually happening. The crowd can see it, we can feel it. So when you're actually going out there and playing, what do you feel is working for you when you're actually trying to hold your space in the circle? What's working for you?
Playing my game, I know my strengths, and I think I need to try and use that to my advantage as much as I can, and to just keep taking the shot. Once I'm in, I get really confident, and it really helps myself and the team. So to stick to what we know our strengths are and just keep putting them out there.
And as supporters and fans, we love watching a little bit of emotion, and I love seeing when you guys get a bit of emotion. So hopefully this half we'll see you get really fired up like you did start to get there in the second quarter and put it out.
Yeah, sounds good. We love a bit of emotion.
All right, well, good luck for the second half, mate. All right.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
Thank you, Helen. So both players from each team stating they need to stick to their game plan. So we'll see if they put that out on court in this second half. Demons within 2. Raw holding the 2-goal lead and really putting on the pressure at the start of that second quarter, and Demons up to the task, sticking with them all the way through. Just about to get underway here for third quarter action. So we'll start in the hands of the Demons, and they'll be shooting to the right of your screen. So Denham, Ettridge, and again Denham looking inside, instead tries to cut the ball over, and Cunningham comes for a fly. Almost takes it out in front of Austin. And here's Cook. Helen, she said stick to her game plan, and they've stuck to their game plan.
She did.
First shot.
Yes, Coach Prothero was very, very clear in her instructions. Girls, let's just control this game. Let's play our game. Let's take a breath, right? So it's good to see that the Demons are responding in that particular manner. But yes, Cook absolutely needs to play her own game. Get fired up, like she said at the end. Everyone loves a bit of emotion.
That's it. See how that goes for the second half. Here's Ettridge. This is now where the Demons are coming a little bit stuck. Nice drive from Austin. Trying to open up the court here. Finds Hetherington. Strong drive on circle edge. Finds Denham. The 2-on-1 on Cook getting a lot of attention already. The front sweeping drive by Ettridge is good. And from range, confident start to this quarter.
That's the way. It's exactly what you like to see when your goal attack has the ball in her hand. She turns to the post and she does not hesitate.
So Raw now having to be patient, and then it just opens up, and the ball over top from Rond to Hall.
Great vision.
Fantastic. So Rond has moved into centre now. And Dwyer moving into WA. So a change in GA here for Raw is Cunningham going into GA. Denham, the ball into Cook, just off the fingertips, unfortunately. Bounces off the post, back to Rivers.
100% the right idea. Just couldn't get her fingertips around it.
So Dwyer resets the ball to Rond. Interesting they've gone with a change. I thought Dwyer and Rond really combining well in WAGA.
Well, towards the end there, absolutely. Dwyer was really doing those quick give and goes, creating space.
Great move, great drive by Cunningham. Worked her way to the ball.
Coach Dent maybe looking to interject some bit more of a...
Yeah, something different.
Yeah, something different, something to keep the Demons' defence guessing.
So finds Rond now on circle edge. Cunningham in front of Evans, instead sweeps the ball to Dwyer. And just the triangles on it to Anderson.
Oh, great hands by Anderson.
Just throws up the palm and gets a hand to it.
Desperation.
Oh, you can see Anderson just hedging, and it almost pays off because Denham comes flying from nowhere.
Between Denham and Harris, these sneaky steals.
Oh, there's Anderson again with a great outside arm. Huh. 2 strong defensive plays from Anderson in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, she stood up straight that time and managed to come away with a clean deflection.
Hetherington now in the centre of the court. Long ball, you can just see it hunted by Cunningham. She really put the pressure on Austin. So Raw now down court. Rond, Dwyer having a reset again through Rond. So Cunningham already doing a stack of work out in front of Hall. Oh, you could just see the switch. Hall. Oh, and almost cut off by Evans. You could just see Hall switching the hold there. And if Dwyer had held onto that ball for maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah. Just a split second longer, yeah.
She would have got it there.
Yep.
So now Denham, Ettridge, and the lead for the Raw draws out to 4. Finding Cook high in the circle. The reset ball
well
almost cut off
by Ron. 2 hands.
So Cook regathers. Oh, and cut off by Huckle, who just directs traffic and gets her defenders to pick up the loose ball. And now the hurried pass, giving it back to the Demons.
The Demons really need to now, one, punch over this transverse line with some intensity to split it open, but really execute this pass like there. See, they held on to it?
Yeah.
Not sure. Oh, I'll give it to her. And it can be very frustrating for the goal shooter when the when the feeders aren't releasing that ball.
And that really pays a lot of credit to the defenders if you're centre court
absolutely.
Are hesitant in putting the ball in.
They don't feel like there's a clear space,
Dwyer just clears the defenders. Now on circle edge, looking inside to Hall and Anderson again, almost in front, cut it off.
Yeah. Great hold by Hall there. See, Harris has moved on to wing defence.
Okay, so another change up here for the Demons. Ettridge, Austin. So this is where they're coming a bit stuck here. Is just
not letting it go.
It's their second phase.
Cook's got the right space.
Oh, a lot
just
of
got to
attention
let it
being paid
go.
to Cook, yeah.
Again,
Ettridge. So a couple of times she's got the strong hold on, and
and in that instance, she wasn't actually even holding. So I'm not quite sure what Ettridge.
Oh, cut off by Denham. No.
She is a great pickpocket, isn't she?
Yeah.
Exciting.
Absolutely. Rivers finds Dwyer. The long cross-court ball almost cut off by Denham. Came from a long way to get that.
She went from that goal third all the way to that goal third and got her fingertip to it.
Impressive. Now,
strong rebound.
Defensive rebounds from Evans, but the release ball to Harris just fumbled.
You can see Coach Prothero just getting a little worried, frustrated on the sideline with the unnecessary turnover. Balls are not easy to get, so.
And Raw stretch it out to 5. So this is the biggest lead of the game so far. Ball over top, almost cut off by Harris. Was just offside.
Oh! Fantastic hedging.
Take a bow, Harris. Came from off court just to get back into the right position.
Perfect positioning. Great hedging.
So Austin now, just a small reset ball to Ettridge.
Yeah,
Here was Denham, strong drive in front of Huckle.
Austin still quite reluctant to let that ball go. In that case then, however, just the placement of the pass for Cook, still not quite where it needs to be. I need to do something about that quickly, the Demons.
Yeah, so the chance here to go back-to-back in this quarter. So track closely. Now, Denham on circle edge. Ettridge, a strong drive in front of Cunningham. And the hands over. Pressure is good on the way down. And again, Ettridge asking the question of the umpire.
Not easy to do the defence, you know, the over the shot, the reject over the shot. So tip my hat to that. But yeah, umpire was not having any of it. So play on, girls.
The hang time by Cunningham, that's what really let her get the ball. She got on the way down. Super impressive. Rond. Now the drive from Cunningham over top. Places it to Hall. And I think at the moment that's a big difference, Helen.
It was a great drive, yeah. Drew the defenders out that front on that front sweep to open up the back space for Hall, absolutely. She certainly has injected that into the front end there for the Raw.
Dwyer now to Cunningham again, the 2-on-1, and the ball just drops back into the back space.
Looking very easy for the Raw at the moment.
Yeah, so out to 6. Austin. Oh, the drive from Denham to the pocket.
Again, Austin very hesitant to let that ball go.
So here is Austin. Swings the ball to Ettridge. Does now find Austin, and the roll by Cook. Not happy with where she's at, so resets to Denham. And now over top, Denham finds Cook.
Much better pass there by Denham. Quickly released it to catch the defender napping.
Dwyer, cut off by
Evans. Well read. She read it from the top of the circle.
She read that better than anyone in this stadium, Helen.
Honestly, the coaches were absolutely wrapped with that. And why wouldn't you be?
And that is such a strong part of her game. She puts her Demons now back into attack. Here is Denham on circle edge and the ball over top to Cook. That's better placement.
Can they punish? And they do. Yes, well done. Yeah, absolutely.
Credit to Hayley Evans for that score there. Big takeout in front. Ettridge now, ball over top, and Cook strong in front
That
of
was
Rivers.
a great, strong take. Ettridge put her under all sorts of pressure there.
And Rivers touched on it when you spoke to her at half-time. It is a very physical game right now.
Absolutely. And the umpires are saying, game on.
That's it.
Play it out.
It's finals netball.
It's finals netball. We're not going to call it unless it impedes the other player, because at the moment we deem it contesting.
Huckle now resets to Rivers. Just playing it between each other. Cunningham looks for the pocket ball to Rond, and just Rond places it over top to Hall. Great strong take.
Great pressure by Evans there on Hall. You know, and the other good thing about the umpiring, right, it's consistent at both ends. So I don't think any team could complain that one's getting more over the other. And that's what
right.
you like to see. The umpires are out of it. It's contesting. They're consistent. You know, I tip my hat to the umpires.
That's right. Ball over top from Ettridge is good. Strong hold from Cook in front of Rivers. And Demons stay in touch. Still within 3 now. Hall outside the circle now. Dwyer just on the circle edge. And Anderson's going to get in front of Cunningham.
Lil Anderson, well done, well played. The Demons giving themselves every opportunity here.
So this is now, they need a punch. They need a drive through the middle of the court.
Raw doing a great job to slow them up. One-on-one, shut down defence.
Here is Denham. Finds Ettridge on the drive.
Rivers out hunting.
Oh, and there's that.
Oh, great hands. Oh, well, that was good to see that Cook gave some feedback there, because I think it's been a long time coming.
So the confidence there is now to release it. It's just now just tweaking that placement.
Yep, that's it. And having the confidence to actually let it go, because, you know, some of the players call it they've got the yips, you know, you've got the yips, so they don't want to let it go.
So Ettridge sinks that one, and the Golden Netball Centre crowd is alive on the Demons bench. A lot of noise coming from there. Denham, ball over top to Austin, and here is Cook again.
And in an instant, we have a 1-point ball game.
Back within 1. Helen called it a single score game, single digit score game, so.
It certainly had the potential there to blow out. They looked like they were 6 goals ahead, but again, on a dime. Demons unlucky not to come away with a held ball there. Raw did really well, turns to post and finishes, puts the pressure back on the Demons to score.
Yeah, I've got to take my hat off as a big coaching call from Dent to bring Cunningham on. I thought that Dwyer and Ronda doing quite well, but Cunningham's come on and made a statement in GA at the moment.
Yeah, she certainly has. She's brought that level of intensity, hasn't she, with her drive to draw the defenders.
Yeah. Ettridge now just drops that back to Austin, and the pass was on and recognised and honoured.
That's it. So Austin's taken the feedback and she's run with it, and she's letting her goal shooter get that ball in the right place, which is exactly what you want to see.
Oh, you could
Denham
just see
again.
Denham again.
Oh, she's forced the turnover there. Evans has caused it. It's an offensive contact. We've got a switcheroo there in the goal shooting.
Look at this down court now from Demons. This is better. 2 passes to get down court. Denham, the drive from Ettridge.
I wouldn't assume Ettridge would want to take, no. Smart play by the Demons.
So again, an opportunity there. Just goes begging. Demons need to put the defensive pressure on again. Here comes Denham. Oof, she's in everything.
The Demons bench are up and about, aren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely riding every pass.
Dwyer. Oh, and the ball over top to Cunningham.
The crowd not happy with that one, were they?
Oh. I think everyone out here in the Golden Netball Centre can feel the pressure.
Absolutely.
That's what it is, Helen. It's just pressure filled at the moment.
Well, I was telling Chelsea Cook, wasn't I? The pressure is real, my friend. It is not in your mind.
No, that's right. It is real.
It is real. Don't worry about this perceived stuff. This is happening.
Ball over top. So a change in the shooting end for the Raw. I believe that is Morecambe, who's come into goal shooter.
Aisha Morecambe.
Yeah, finished the game really strongly last week. Denham needing to find something, and just the held ball called big defensive win for the Raw.
Well, the Demons girls feel like they're starting to get a bit caught up in the umpiring calls here now, and Ettridge really needs to, calm herself and get herself back into this headspace.
So the 2-on-1 now on Morecambe in the circle. The strong front hold, hands to it by Evans, and does collect. And again, neither player wanting to let go of it.
Oh, yeah. Evans is almost like, I dare you to try and take this ball out of my hand.
Oh, hands to it. Cleaned up by Huckle. Need to score off this one. 1 second, not going to beat the clock. So they will go into the third quarter break. 2 goals up in favour of the Raw.
Another great 15 minutes of netball. I would not go anywhere.
No, I wouldn't. Don't leave your seats. We'll be back here for fourth quarter action shortly.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.
This is a climate emergency. The time to act is now. Green energy can save us, but waiting for it won't. On a planet of nearly 8 billion people, every action counts. We, all of us, make the difference. The race to Real Zero is a big task and cannot be tackled alone. If it's not Real Zero, it's not real action. We need everyone to be part of the solution.
Giving this season everything we've got. Just try and stop us. Don't miss the excitement of West Coast Fever at RAC Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketek.com.au.
Welcome back to the Golden Netball Centre. We have been treated with some fantastic finals netball here. Gold Industry Group West Australian Netball League clash between the Western Raw and the Southside Demons. Helen, we spoke about it a lot tonight, but it is true. The pressure in here is immense.
It is really, you can feel it from the court, you can feel it from the crowd, you can feel it with every call. The benches are riding every pass, every catch. But, you know, to the credit of these young athletes, they are absolutely putting on a show tonight. So, you know, to their credit, they are doing an amazing job.
Yeah, and a couple of injections into that quarter. You know, Cunningham coming into GA. Huge injections from the Raw. Really made an impact.
Yeah, some big moves by Coach Dent then to pull on some players in some big-time moments. So, again, you know, that just goes to the testament of, you know, you don't become a premiership coach for nothing, do you? You know, with experience. And he knows his players and the connection. So, again, another great call there from Coach Dent there to pull on some fresh interjection, and that intensity that brought to their front end was really positive.
And Denham really
she's having a great game. I feel like she is absolutely owning that centre position at the moment. If you had to tip it, she is certainly winning that battle.
And as we would expect going into this quarter, no changes across the court for both teams. So looking now to consolidate.
Absolutely. They've found their rhythm. We're all lucky to,
The held ball came from the crowd and the bench. Here is Rond, finds Cunningham. The ball over top, looking for Morecambe. Gets it there, nice back hold.
You know, and don't, obviously, you take nothing away from young Morecambe coming on, you know, coming into a game You know, you're not just sitting there on the bench, you are coming in to make an impact. And,
Yeah.
you know, again, she's certainly risen to the occasion.
So Austin, the drive out in front by Ettridge. Oh, and Rivers doing a stack of work, but
She
does
is.
contact Cook.
Well, Cook turns to the post and makes it count. That's the main thing.
That's it. Cunningham again. Resets through Rond. Here is Rivers. Needs an option forward of the ball. Now it comes through Cunningham. Rond. You can see Morecambe now getting a lot of attention. And then,
Coach Prothero not happy.
up out of her chair
She
for that one.
was. Arms in the air. What more do my athletes need to do?
Oh, and Anderson, great job at tipping it back.
Oh, well done by Denham to look down the court. She was tempted by that parallel pass there. It's
Yeah.
certainly tempting to go to the safe one.
So Demons need to get off this sideline now. Austin. It's Denham. And the ball over the top. The second movement cut off by Rivers.
Yeah, you were right. Someone actually needed to balance the court then and really expose that. Well done. It's ping pong netball. It's ping pong netball.
Denham again gets hands to it.
Can someone take a breath, please?
Yeah, that's it. It's
Here
we go. It's going to be whoever settles in first. It's erratic out there at the moment.
It is. It is. The pressure is permeating from the court up into the stands.
Oh, and here we go again, another one. Harris. But it was collected by Dwyer, and Dwyer's going to throw it. Trying to keep it back in court. It's going to go all the way back down.
I'm not sure what just happened in that last 3 minutes, I feel like. Oh, goodness me.
So time has been held. Players
Goodness
can take
me.
a break. This is a good time for the ball to roll away because players now take a breath, reset, settle.
Yep, absolutely.
That was some hectic netball.
There was some hectic netball there. My goodness. From both sides. I feel like this is going to come right down to the wire.
So here is Ettridge now on the baseline. Finds Austin outside.
Strong hold.
The hands under pressure. Look at
Shot.
that.
Shit. I do not envy a GA's job in situations like that at all. Strong drive by Austin. Cunningham unlucky there. I felt she certainly had the right position.
Look at that. Demons back to it. Scores now level. Helen, I'm on the edge of my seat.
And every Demons player calling for the other one to stand up. They are holding themselves accountable here. How do the Raw respond? They need to take the fire out of this Demons.
Oh, Evans, huge.
She's taken a big knock to her ribs as well.
Yeah, she has. She looks like she's come off a bit sore.
She's very uncomfortable.
Is Ettridge nice on drive?
Oh, Emily Rivers, that was a strong.
Listen to this crowd. So Evans looks to be okay. That's good because late last week she did come off with a bit of a sore back. But
Yeah.
tough cookie back on court.
Take a look at that Demons bench. Absolutely up and about. You know, coming in, you'd mentioned that the Raw are undefeated. It's always one of those things, isn't it, where you're like, oh,
And this
do
just
I
does-
want my first game to be, you know?
And this just does show you how different finals netball
Yeah,
is.
absolutely.
You can go undefeated all season in 2023 and come to finals,
Come
different sort
times.
of netball.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely right. Well, the Demons are certainly up and about.
Ettridge
They're,
now needs the drive. Sorry, Helen, I cut you off
No,
there.
no. Getting a little bit wrapped up in the excitement of the game as Cook takes a really hot... Oh, and she takes it, turns to post.
Austin
The
as well.
Demons-
Fantastic job to just resettle and flick the ball back over.
Well, the Raw can respond here.
Rond now looking in, looking for Dwyer. Huge collision. So Dwyer's moved back into GA now.
Interesting. Well, it's good to see the Raw girls still smiling because when it starts to roll the other way, you can tend to go into yourself and shut down. So
Dwyer. Now, Morecambe strong hold in front of Evans. And Morecambe finishes. Something really, really impressive and something hard to do, Helen, is as a shooter to come in late in a game and still make an impact.
Yeah.
She's done a fantastic job.
Yeah,
so
she
far.
has. That's what I mean. Like, you know, and all of the athletes across the league, honestly, their ability to come in and make an impact, maybe for 3 minutes, great turnover by Raw, has been really impressive.
So here is Rivers, Cunningham just working in between each other now. Huckle. Ryan's looking down court, long drive from Dwyer. Really opens up the court now. Rivers. Every bench member on their feet for both teams.
Everyone on their feet. The coaches keeping it together. You've got Denton Quartermain on the left. Absolutely cool, calm cucumbers.
Oh, here is Morecambe, and just the ball quickly slipped to Dwyer and back to level again, Helen. I'll go with a draw now. We're looking at some extra time netball, I reckon.
Well, talk us through the you know, the rules and regs around the draw. Do we go into extra time?
So it will be extra time for a final and 5 minutes each way, I believe.
5 minutes each way. Who blinks first? Blake, who blinks first?
Oh. I can't call it. I've got to take a breath. I'm too nervous.
Oh.
I feel so invested in this game.
Yeah, and there has to be a loser, right? So while you feel real elation for the winner, you do empathise and sympathise with the loser, because they have certainly put out a great, you know, so far it's 50 minutes of netball.
Yeah. Austin now finds Denham on circle edge. Here is Ettridge, needs the settler. Strong hands over pressure, comes from Cunningham, just going to bounce out. Cook. Solid rebound. Oh. And the footwork call. So Cook putting in a stack of work to get this one back. Rivers. Rond. Raw just settling now. Huckle. Strong drive by Dwyer. The ball now to Rond. Dwyer again. And the ball over top to Morecambe is good. Great placed ball.
Yeah, great release. Oh, Raw punch it out by 2 with the ball in hand again. Ebbs and flows.
So Rond reset now to Huckle. Raw just not taking any chances. Playing patient netball.
Yeah, and you know, again, they've really risen to the challenge. They've been challenged. They wore the storm, and now look, they're up by 2.
There's Rond on circle edge now. Will look to go to Dwyer. Now the ball over top to Morecambe.
She is holding really well, Morecambe, under that post there.
Got to take my hat off to her. What an injection into the game late in a final. Absolutely stellar effort. And hands in.
Huckle.
Great outside arm by Huckle. Just holds the Demons up. Plenty of time left.
Absolutely.
Anything to happen. Rivers gets out in front. No.
Yeah,
and the Raw bench just shouting instructions to their players, aren't they?
Well, there is some intensity on every single pass. And the Demons respond with their defensive pressure. The Raw are responding with their defensive pressure.
So Rond finding Dwyer, having to reset again now through Rond. Nothing, offering inside Evans. Puts the pressure on and it pays off.
That was some really great hedging. She didn't even need to put her hand up. She just put the doubt there, didn't she?
That's it. That's exactly sometimes what you need to do.
Yep. Don't need to contact. You just need to let them know you're right there.
So
well done.
Need to be patient here. Don't want to throw it away. Ball now in the hands of Austin. Finding Ettridge, and Ettridge delivering to Cook. One goal in it. If you could see the size of the smile on my face. Oh, this game. Denham. A bit of hush over the crowd now. Everyone a bit nervous, I think.
Yeah.
Austin just tries to feed one down through. Ettridge does get it there.
Can see if you look across the crowd, everyone has their hands over their mouth. They are just You know, you're just looking around. Everyone is nervous and worried. Look.
We're back level, Helen.
Oh.
It's 39 apiece. 5 minutes and change remaining. Dwyer. Rond. Ball over top now. Circle edge. Here is Dwyer. Cool, calm, collected, delivers.
Oh. She puts the pressure back onto the Demons.
I mean, that's just a high pressure shot, and she makes it count. Ettridge now.
Good reset.
To Anderson, yeah, great reset. Good option.
Oh,
Rivers out hunting.
yeah, she's so close, isn't she?
Denham, ball over top, finds Austin, circle edge. Oh, great movement by the Demons.
Yeah.
And really patient to get it in there, didn't force it.
Yeah, no panic about that. I'm
We're
really...
under 4.5 minutes, Helen.
Yeah, Harris is doing a really good job there on the wing. Slowing that ball.
Oh, Dwyer again.
Under all sorts of pressure from Evans.
2 times now in a row, Dwyer's shot the pressure ball and made it count.
Good option by Denham.
Look at that second phase, really makes a difference. Denham, Ettridge, ball over top. Oh.
Yeah, that was maybe a little bit too much to let go there on that one.
Uncharacteristic miss, but makes the second one count. We are still level, Helen.
I need to leave my seat to go do the interview, but I do not want to go anywhere. I don't want to miss a thing.
Here is Rond.
Oh, Evans again. Oh,
listen to the
crowd have gone crazy. The bench are on their feet.
Oh, again, just putting the pressure on.
Can they make them pay?
Denham finding Harris. Denham again, playing patient netball here. Need to open up the court. Now it does through Ettridge.
Yeah, great.
Harris again. Oh, it's just cut off by Huckle. Stood up and got a hand in there. Rivers now in transition. Rond. Cross-court ball finds Huckle. We tick under 3 minutes remaining. Here is Huckle. Rivers playing it patient. Again, Raw, just Demons not giving Raw a centimetre.
No, their defensive pressure.
Oh, the ball over top. Walker cut back at the right time and was found. That was a strange play of netball, but I tell you what, Helen, it was smart.
Yeah. Well, you could see Evans out hunting. She needed the ball. She needed to get the ball for her team, so there's no time now to play it safe.
Almost cut off by Rivers, went for a fly. Ettridge opts to get a little bit closer.
Oh, great shot under pressure.
Helen, we're about to tick under 2 minutes and we are level. You called it. You said it was going to be a close game. Evans out hunting again.
Is this the one? Is this the one where the Demons just take it to goal and really take the fire out of this Raw team?
So 3 times Evans now has just caused the turnover by putting that pressure on. I think you might need to stick around, Helen. I reckon we're going to overtime here. I've called it.
You called it?
I've called it. Ettridge, ball over top. Finds Cook.
Okay, well, Raw have ball in hand. Oh, it's a Demon centre pass.
Demon centre pass now. Raw need a big defensive stop here. Ettridge finds Austin. Needs to be patient again. Back through Ettridge. Demons can take some time off the clock here.
Oh, Ron, she nearly came away with it there.
Almost.
Great hands over pressure.
Austin, Ettridge. Need the big defensive stop. Almost taken by Rond. They've shaved a lot of time off the clock here, and Cook is going to come away with it. Helen, at the start of that play, they've taken about 25 seconds
off the clock. Well done.
Huge.
Yep. Emily Rivers just trying everything there. But Cook's, stood her ground really strong.
Raw need to be centimetre perfect. Here it goes into Walker.
Oh.
Time ticking down, under 30 seconds. Need a big defensive stop here. Denham in no rush to get started again.
Talk about passing under pressure.
Here we go. Demons now just looking to shave some time off the clock. Raw really need to find a player and...
Yeah, just don't want to get caught going backwards with...
10 seconds, we tick under. Demons, look at this, just taking time off the clock. Professional netball.
Oh.
Anderson. And there it is.
The upset!
Get there.
The upset! Undefeated!
Massive upset. The undefeated Raw.
The Raw just...
Undefeated all season in 2023, and Demons just step up at the right time and get the win in a qualifier.
And they have booked their spot in the big dance. Well done to the Demons.
Helen, we knew it was going to be a full-on game, but that was next level.
Absolutely. What a great game by all athletes. Fantastic display. Yeah, well done, girls. That was amazing.
I've got to take my hats off, Helen, to a few players, but the first one that springs to mind is Morecambe. What a time to come on court. So much pressure. You come on late in the third, and then to deliver a fitting performance like that.
Yeah, she did well.
Insane.
She certainly did well. Provided her team a target in that back end, in the front end there, so they were really. But I am so impressed with the girls' ability to actually let the ball go under pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of athletes, go into themselves. They become, they don't want the ball. Honestly, it was such a great game, and if you're not down here at the netball stadium, get down to the grand final.
Yeah, 100%. Helen, I'll let you sneak off and try and get down to court. Sorry for keeping you too much excitement. We will pass down to Helen soon. We'll be speaking to one of the coaches down on court. So, what a nail-biter of a game. Raw handed their first loss for season 2023, and it comes from the Demons in the first qualifying final of this final series. So, Demons absolutely pumped. And Raw will reset. They have a second opportunity next week against the winner of the upcoming elimination final. So the elimination final between the Sharks and the Comets to come. So the crowd again erupts here at the Golden Netball Centre, and you can just see excited faces on the Demons players, and Coach Nikki Prothero coming to thank the crowd. So I will quickly pass down to Helen. Helen.
Thank you. I am down here courtside with Coach Dent for the Raw. Now, never a good ending, right? However, we need to talk about how we're going to reset the hearts and minds of your young athletes, because they were in it. Really? Absolutely in it. So tell me, how do you reset the hearts and minds of some young athletes?
Yeah, I think it's really important that especially coming off a performance like that, when we know we didn't play very well, but it's important that they feel it. So you've got to be able to embrace these type of moments and know when the challenge is up against you, and that you've got to actually perform. And if you can't perform in those moments, we look and find out why, and then we come out bigger and better next time. So it's all about the learnings.
And we always talk about the athletes, right? But we never talk about the coaches, because you're probably going to go away and dismantle yourself more than the athletes will dismantle themselves. So I suppose for experienced coaches and even young coaches, talk us through what you're going to do now for a bit of self-care and how you're going to get yourself right, for the week ahead and coming into your next elimination final.
Yeah, it is important. You learn more from your losses than you do from your wins, and it's been hard for us all year because we've had lots and lots of wins. So this is the first loss that the group has had this year, and it's really important that they learn from that. But also as coaches, it's about pulling what you need out of it. So what didn't work, why it didn't work, could I have done different things during the game? Look, a lot of it, the answer's usually no, or you could reflect on that, but again, it's all learning. So whether you get it right or you get it wrong, it's irrelevant. It's all about moving to the next one.
All right, well, all the best for the week ahead. I'm sure we will, if you put out a display like that, I'm sure we'll see you in the big dance. But have a great week, and all the best for the coming up game.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Helen. So that was Coach Stuart Dent for the Western War Under-20s. We'll see them here back next week, taking on the winner of this upcoming elimination final. We'll be back soon here for the elimination final between the Comets and the Sharks. But what a game we just witnessed between the Demons and the Raw. Demons live to see another week, and Raw the second opportunity next week. We'll see you back here shortly for the next clash.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.
Welcome back to the Gold Netball Centre. If you're just joining us, what we witnessed before, Helen, was, it was the game we asked for, wasn't it?
It was amazing.
So we just witnessed the Western Raw go down to the Southside Demons in the qualifying final. So Demons have a date with the Big Dance next in a couple of weeks, and Raw get a second chance against the winner of this matchup. So this matchup, the elimination final, Comets between the Comets and the Sharks. So Helen, what are we expecting from this game before we get into some lineups?
Well, I'm hoping that we're expecting the same level of intensity, and I'm expecting the same sort of performance that we just witnessed in the first qualifying final.
Yeah.
So if the last match is anything to go wide, this one's going to be another ripper.
100%. So the loser of this match, unfortunately, their season 2023 is over, but the winner will book a game next week with the Raw.
With the Raw,
so
that's correct.
Quickly jump into some lineups. We'll start with the Comets, Helen.
Well, let's take a look at the Comets and again they haven't really changed much from their lineup. They've consolidated their lineup, so they're going with Jamaica Jauncey at goal shooter, Chloe Ramsey in goal attack, and Madeline Ash at wing attack. Clara Wigley in the middle, she'll be a dominating force there for them, absolutely. Robin Windad in wing defence, and Lauren Green and Sophie Main will support her in the defensive unit there in goal defence and goalkeeper. Again, that lineup is pretty rock solid, pretty rock steady. They've tried and true sort of starting seven there. That's what Coach Janine Friday is going with. If we move to the Sharks, again, pretty much a consolidated list there as well, although they've got a few changes. Indy Strom, goal shooter, Riley Bird at goal attack, and they'll move and combine well with Tegan Begovic. Ava Robson, the centre, she's another one to watch there, so she'll match up beautifully against Clara Wigley in that battle of the mid-court. Kiana Davey at wing defence, and she'll be well supported by Marianne Venuka and Isabel Spry at goalkeeper. So again, we've got two teams, two consolidated, tried and true sevens. Nice strong connections there and some great little battles to watch out for across the court. Yeah, that's it. Australian Youth Com Games team heading away in August, and she will line up against Ava Robson. And okay, she's a West Coast Fever future. Probably not so many accolades, but absolutely having a great season. So those two will not give each other an inch.
Yeah. So Clara Wigley currently on your screen. So big game from her, looking to lead the Comets today. Yeah,
the two captains there. I have no doubt that they will leave nothing. Absolutely nothing out there.
Yep.
And then we move to the Battle of the Ends again, pretty similar to the last game. We're looking at Jamaica Jauncey, Indy Strom, some really strong shooters out there again for these teams. So
yeah, 100%. And also what both these teams have, and it's probably testament to why they're sitting here in a final right now, is the depth they've got across their bench.
Yeah.
And the depth they've got across players who can play multiple positions. You look at players like Madeline Ash, who's currently out in WA, but can also
with their goal attack. Yeah. And that's what you want. You want some versatility, don't you? You want to be able to move and make some calls like Coach Dent did in the prior match,
right.
And they'll go away and dissect that, but you need to have the versatility to be able to pull that out of your toolbox to change when you need to. And again, these teams have that, so it'll be a great game.
Exactly right. And you have already touched on the two shooters at each end. Jamaica Jauncey had a pretty bad injury this season, was out for around 6 weeks, and came back and absolutely made a statement a couple of weeks ago when she came back on court, and since then has just been in firing form. So again, she'll be looking for a big game tonight.
Yeah, again, don't underestimate the effort that it takes these young athletes to get back out, not only physically but mentally after they have some big injuries, and then to come out and to actually put some good performances together is, again, a credit to them and a credit to their work and their team and their support crew.
So we will get underway here shortly. Helen, we're going with the single-digit margin again because I don't know if I can handle it.
My heart can't take it.
I know. That first game took a lot out of me.
Gosh, it was exciting.
Here we go. We'll start in the hands of Clara Wigley. Comets shooting to the left of screen. Here is Wigley. Reset now through Windiat. Wigley trying to find Ash on circle edge and does. The strong front hold by Jauncey is honoured. And just trying to sneak one down to Ramsey. But Spry is going to cut it off. So already a big defensive win for the Sharks.
Yeah, there's going to be some physicality you can see there in the both ends like there was last last game.
So Robson now looking inside, finds Strom. Reset ball to Robson. And now Bird. You can see the 2-on-1 now coming on Strom inside the circle. The ball goes up and Sophie Main gets hands to it. And it is going to come off the hands of Strom. Windiat, long way down court. Finds Wigley. Trying to find something long instead. Goes short to Windiat. Green now resets through Main. And the long middle drive from Ash is good. Nice, patient netball here from the Comets. Very methodical work down court.
Yeah, there's no panic about it. They're chipping away at it, moving it down. Timing's nice. Just what you want when you're starting the game. Just work your way into it.
So Jauncey does score off the Comets centre pass. So what looked like was going to be a bit of a turnover.
A bit of a miscommunication there between the connections there on the centre line with Begovic. Just misreading that one.
So Wigley now through Green. Strong drive from Windiat. And then just shovels it off to Ash. Now Wigley. So one thing the Comets doing really well already is opening up that centre corridor. Big drives through there already, breaking up the defence of the Sharks. And now Jauncey. It's a sneaky ball down to Ramsey, and Ramsey's first of the night. Is rebounded by Jauncey. Strong rebounds.
Oh, you can see that one came off her hand.
Oh, it's just bobbling around in there, and eventually it ends up back with Ramsey.
There we go. She puts it through to set
Came off every set of hands.
Everyone's holding their breath for her.
So Comets string two together. And there is going to be a defensive break, so a bit of a coach killer. Green will restart for the Comets. Wigley, Ramsey.
Robson just reminding Wigley that she is still there.
Oh, the little disguised pass over top to Jauncey, and Jauncey finishes. So 3 in a row to the Comets to start. They'll be happy with this, and Green with a big defensive effort. Great outside arm in front of Bird. Long ball to Robson. The drive on the outside of the circle from Strom, not seen. Now it is the second time. Resets to Bird, and Windiat hunting out in front of Robson, almost. And the ball is going to be called back to the contact, so no advantage paid. And Bird, mid-range shot early in the game, going to be rebounded by Green. So here come the Comets again in transition. Ash, there's that strong middle drive again. This time it's Ramsey. Jauncey on the outside. Oh, nice triangles. And Ramsey.
Ooh, she's not really comfortable, is she?
Yeah, pressure finals changing. Windiat comes from a long way back.
She sure did. She came from the transverse line. Fantastic closing speed too.
Yeah. And to stay clean on that as well, to get around the body was fantastic.
Yeah, well done.
Here is Wigley. Jauncey just plays the back and forward, and Robson gets her hands in there, deflects it to Davey. So here come the Sharks. So the ball over top now. This is Strom, outside of the circle again. The ball inside to Bird, cut off by Green.
Oh, well read.
Yeah, fantastic footwork to get around the body.
Absolutely.
Ramsey, look at the transition of the ball speed. And unfortunately, just a miscommunicated pass.
Yeah, body cue there wasn't quite where... I think her body cue was going the opposite way to where she wanted it, to be honest.
Set up already from the Comets. Sorry, Helen's cut you off there. But the high court press in place by the Comets early.
Yeah, patient play by the Sharks to chip away at that. Some teams can tend to go into panic mode and feel like there's 25 people on the court as opposed to just the 14. So well done to them.
Yeah, 100%. So it comes off the hands of Main. And now Bird.
Good play.
And gets the Sharks on the board. Wigley, Ash now. Finding Jauncey at the top of the circle. And here is Ramsey. Jauncey, small step in. And already she's stamping her authority on this game.
Well, the Raw girls looking quite comfortable with their movement, aren't they?
They are. The ball speed from the Comets coming down court. Here comes, Main hunting out in front of Strom, and Strom with a strong take. Wasn't put off.
Yeah, both Green hunting as well.
So backdoor play now from Green. Ash, Ramsey finds Ash again, top of the circle. Here is Jauncey looking for Ramsey, but instead finds over top to Wigley.
No hands over pressure there on Ash, which just left the middle corridor open for Jauncey to claim it for her own.
So you can see, the Sharks, I guess, this is now where the pressure comes, is if they are resetting that ball.
Yep, there's no
nothing,
depth in the next
no
play,
depth.
that's right.
Robson, Bird just drops that to Robson on circle edge and just rattles that out, but gathers their own rebounds, and Windiat's going to fight for it with Strom, but...
Yeah, great hustle by Strom.
And here she is again, under the post.
Great patience by Robson there to wait that extra second and open up her shooter under the post.
So Windiat wants to get it going quickly through Ash. You can see the drive in from Ramsey on the baseline, and here she is. Just sneaks around the back.
Yeah.
Again, just left that one a little bit.
She's certainly in the right position, just needs to find her groove with the shooting accuracy.
Ball over top now to Strom. Oh, the movement by Begovic just wants to get it going, and Windiat's hands in there again.
Yeah, that was better play by Begovic. I feel like she's been sitting out in the wings for a little bit in this first, 7 minutes.
So here she is again now, circle edge, looking over top. Puts it over top of two players. Great plays, ball.
She said, "Oh, really, Helen? Do you think I've been sitting out in the wings for a little bit, do you?" Okay.
Yeah, she's making you eat your words now.
Yeah, that's all right.
Here is Bird. Finds Robson over top on the great...
Oh, much better.
Yeah.
Great timing there by Strom.
And it was better depth from Robson as well.
Absolutely.
Really identified the space. Wigley, the reset ball to Green. So now you can see the Sharks really putting on the pressure around the court.
Just in an instant, right? It's back to 5 apiece.
Yeah. So Ash finds Ramsey looking for Jauncey over top, and it is going to come off the hands of Jauncey.
Yeah,
so
she did not look to post at all then.
just needs that. Oh, the ball is going to come. Oh, Begovic's going to tap it to herself, but Windiat's having none of it. And the one thing is, once Ramsey gets her confidence in with one, gets her eye in, fantastic shooter.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the nerves of finals.
Yeah.
Oh, Green gets the outside arm around and Main cleans up. Fantastic down low was Green.
The only thing I will say to that is that in this day and age, players don't always get time to settle in, especially in big moments. If her coach backs her in, all well and good, but, one could be forgiven for, pulling the trigger on the rolling sub.
Yeah. Robson now on circle edge. So a change here now. So Robson's come on into WA now, and Jones into centre for the Sharks. So an early change here for the Sharks. Here is Jones. Bird back to Jones, and Wigley tracking closely. Robson on circle edge, just quickly swings
great
one in.
Release. Well, both shooting ends really struggling to find their groove to the post. Movement exactly where they need to be. Just a little bit uncomfortable with finding that accuracy.
So you can see a change coming here for the Comets. So it looks like Honey Harrington in WA, Bib in the box, waiting to come on from Madeline Ash. And Ash gets one into Jauncey, and Jauncey has her eye in tonight. It'll be interesting to see if they put the GA bib onto Ash, and it looks like they are going to. So while that happens, Robson gets the ball into Bird. And Bird now has her eye in. Wigley. And under pressure from Davey. Davies caused the contact, so here's Ramsey. Harrington has just come onto court, just lofts one over to Jauncey. Oh.
Again, didn't let the wing defender get hands over, just turned and passed, release, quick release.
Here is Strom trying to get that low ball down to Jones. Robson now looking inside, wants Strom over top.
Well done there, Strom. Looked like she was going to run out of room there for a minute, but timed it perfectly.
Yeah, did a great job of timing that. So Ramsey wants to get to Harrington, does.
Strong drive by Wigley.
Yeah, really pushing through the challenge from Jones. Harrington finds Ramsey. This for the settler. And makes this
there
one
she
count.
goes.
Got her eye in now.
Hopefully that's the first of many more.
So here comes a change here. So Robson. Oh, the drive in came from a long way back, was Bird. And Sharks really settled in here now. And you can see that Maddie Ash has just made her way to court into GA. So here she is on cue. Ash. Harrington. Ash again. Jauncey looking for the swing ball to Harrington, and there is Ash. And settles straight into the game with her first for the night. So Sharks now playing patient, not wanting to get a turnover here. Robson again. The long reset ball, Strom now. Long way from home and has been collected by Windia. Oh, Bird's really got her eye
Great
in now.
shot under pressure. Bird really timed that jump, didn't she?
Ash just trying to get around Davey, and Davey caught too short. So Windiat will reset here for the Comets. Here's Wigley. Harrington. Ball over top. Strong front hold by Jauncey. Just contacted.
Yeah, great strong body position there by Jauncey. They're both happy with that. It's what you need to start building that shooting connection. Oh, great pass by Robson to find Bird.
Great of Robson to identify that drive in from Bird.
Yep.
Harrington, Ash, and Wigley combine. Jones trying to get a hand in there. Oh, Wigley just fires one into Ash.
She did.
Nice pass.
Thought she may have been tempted to reset back to the transverse line. She was having none of it.
Oh, Jauncey. Finishing really nicely.
She's found her groove, absolutely.
Yeah. So still within one, and this quarter has flown by, Helen. I've just looked at the clock and we're under a minute and a half.
We're under a minute and a half. And surprise, surprise, it's a 1-point ball game.
Yeah.
Here we go. Scores level.
Finals netball. We've said it a million times tonight, Helen, but this is what finals does.
That's it. You know, head-to-head, these two have taken a scalp each, so both teams 100% confident in belief that they could win this one. So it's going to be...
The confidence from this Comets team to just release the ball to Jauncey into that circle.
Jauncey looking dangerous at the moment, just turning to post under pressure.
The pressure on Viacura and Spry. Strom just on the outside. And Bird. Oh, was looking to shoot, but then opted for the disguised little pass to Strom, and it paid off.
Just by the skin of her teeth.
Yeah.
But she'll take it. A score is a score, right?
That's it. There's Harrington looking for Ash. Harrington again. Eyes straight away dart inside that circle looking for Jauncey. The hand goes up. And on the second move. And Jauncey.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
You know, and Vanukara just doing everything she can.
Yeah, really, really putting on the pressure. Both Spry and Vencura, sorry. Really putting the pressure on, not doing anything wrong. It's just that ball is going in there at such pace.
Yeah, and Jauncey, she's doing really well to do the hold and then expose that centre corridor with the pop at the last minute. And
Definitely.
her teammates just backing her in there and just waiting that split second to release.
So we didn't expect anything less, Helen, but we go into the quarter break with a 1-goal difference.
Surprise, surprise.
So
That's the way.
Stage is set here for another cracker finals netball for Gold Industry Group West Australian Netball League. Join you back here for the second quarter.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.
This is a climate emergency. The time to act is now. Green energy can save us, but waiting for it won't. On a planet of nearly 8 billion people, every action counts. We, all of us, make the difference. The race to Rail Zero is a big task and cannot be tackled alone. If it's not Rail Zero, it's not real action. We need everyone to be part of the solution.
Giving this season everything we've got. Just try and stop us. Don't miss the excitement of West Coast Fever at RAC Arena. Tickets on sale now at tickettech.com.au.
Welcome back to the Gold Netball Centre. It's already, Helen, the stage is set, and we're just talking about it in the break. I don't know if we can handle
Another
two
one,
games like
another
this.
one. I was just
know.
saying, my head, the stress headache from the emotion of every pass and the crowd going crazy and the benches on their feet. And this game has been no different.
No,
Which is
correct.
exciting for the supporters and it's exciting for the fans and it's certainly exciting for the athletes to really experience this type of pressure netball.
100%. And really what was the telling tale of that was just waiting for which team settled first. Comets looked to get away to the quick start, but then Sharks really settled in.
Yeah, they found their groove. They pulled it back, and to their credit, it's only a 1-point ball game. But again, like I said, it seemed like Comets found their way easier to the post. Just a bit unsettling with the accuracy at the start, but Jauncey has definitely found her groove. And with the injection of Ash at GA, they seem to have settled a lot quicker than the Sharks. But again, the Sharks are still putting the pressure on the scoreboard.
And we spoke about it just before the quarter finished, but Spry and Vunicura are really putting on the pressure. They're doing everything right, but the ball is still getting to Jauncey, just doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, look, Jauncey's just turning to post. She's got the confidence. She's got she's turning to post and it's going in, so why wouldn't you? Vunicura and Spry, they just need to keep changing it up and making them, try something, different to make them think differently.
So here is Ash outside, and there's the ball over top to Jauncey, just a little bit high, and it comes off the post. And Vunicura comes down with the ball. Here she is again, just trying to reset the ball to Spry, just a little bit off balance. Jones now through the middle of the court on that far side. Here is Bird. So this is a different look. Sharks down court
they
then, wasn't it?
really balanced the court well there with Bird centering it in the middle there and Robson letting it go.
Green did a fantastic job to hold them up, get the hand to it. So Jones now on the outside. Here is Bird. And it's just going to rattle out, but...
Great offensive rebound.
There is Strom. Fantastic rebound, good positioning. Jones. Vunicura now. Davey. Needing to clear the mess. Do now through Jones. No, having to reset again through Vunicura. Robson, the hands over pressure on circle edge and just playing patient netball here, not wanting to throw it away.
Yeah, it would have been good if Bird had just released that ball quickly to either the top or Robson on the initial drive, which just caused that delay there and that turnover.
Yeah, and the speed from Green collects the loose ball. Harrington, elevation, gets to that pass. Ash. Here is Harrington again, the 2-on-1 on Jauncey. Opting for the 2-on-1 and Vunicura gets hands to it.
Quick transition, isn't it, from the Comets at the moment? They're just really, if they don't like that option, the next one's right behind it.
Yeah, there's two options at the ball at the moment, which is which is really, really solid netball. Options everywhere. Harrington, Jauncey.
And again.
Just look at that.
Well done. 2 great options again. One at the ball, one at the post. Spoilt for choice.
Presence of mind for Harrington to get that ball off quickly while still in the air. Fantastic. Robson having a reset a long way to Davey, but it is going to come back. And it will be Jones just on the outside. Bird, the 2-on-1, and Green's got hands to it.
I feel Main is, she's looking for that ball. She can see it, but she really hasn't backed herself in yet. If you notice, she's like, oh, I can see that one. Oh, no, I'll stay here. So she really needs to back herself in. She has nothing to lose.
Wiggly and Ash.
Willing her with her eyebrows then.
Give.
Yeah. It's on.
So Robson now looking down court, having a reset now through Davey. No drive at the ball, so finds Bird a long way down court, and here is Bird again, just inside. Oh, just ran it off her knee, and unlucky to get called on that one. Comets back down court. Here comes Davey.
Davey read it from a mile away.
Yeah, in front of Windiat. Almost a carbon copy of Windiat's intercept to the start of the game. Robson. And the ball again is going to find its way to Ash, but it is going to come back.
Good to see the Comets, you know, attacking girls on the transverse line for those scraps or reset options.
So Green just contacted Strom on the way down, trying to get those rebounds.
She's really strong on those offensive rebounds, isn't she?
Yeah, definitely something maybe the Comets need to pay more attention to down there.
You don't want to give 2 bites, that's for sure.
No. Ash, Jauncey outside the circle, finds Harrington on circle edge. The drive in by Ash. Over top of 2 defenders. Brave
like,
ball.
I'll just help you up there. It's my bad. Very clever. Clever play there between the 2 Comet shooters.
Yeah, a lot of games played together between Jauncey and, oh my God, Wiggly's come from nowhere.
Great pickpocket.
Now just looking for the option inside. Harrington finds Ash. The hands under pressure from Funicura is good, but Ash just rises to it.
Yep, she turns the pressure back to the scoreboard.
Wiggly nowhere to go, instead resets to Windiat. Green opens up the court. Drive from Ash is honoured, and the hand up from Jauncey. So there's that confidence again, a long way from circle edge. They see the hand go up from Jauncey, and it's just honoured.
Yep. You know, and Spry needs to just really get her distance there and get some discipline there, because she was at mid-court there, and she probably wouldn't have shot it, but with that obstruction, she's just given her that extra foot in, and then she's closer to the post. And that's Jauncey's bread and butter right there.
So a turnover here in favour of the Sharks. Looks like it was going Comet's way, and then turned back over. Begovic. Now Jones on the outside, and the footwork call is going to come back. So you can see a change in GK. This is Lockwood Jones coming on into GK.
Yeah, Robson's off also, and Begovic back on. There's a few changes being made over there frantically by the Sharks.
Oh, Wiggly does get to it. Jauncey didn't want to collect it, didn't want the...
replay.
So Wiggly and Ash just playing it between each other again.
Ash is doing really well.
It's been a great change, hasn't it, by the coaching staff down there.
Look, and Coach Janine Friday, she really backed...
Chloe Ramsey.
Yeah, she did.
100%.
She did.
Yep.
It's always tough when you get the change.
I am loving the hands over pressure from Funicura at the moment, but Ash really just up to the task, isn't she?
Yep, quick change. Robson back on in centre for the Sharks. And the wing defence.
So it's Nichols.
Nichols
comes on into WD.
Strong take by Bird.
I liked the change. There was a change Sharks made earlier, and it was Robson and Jones playing together with WA and centre. And I feel like it really brought a different dynamic to the game. Harrington really wants to
well read.
Get inside, but Spry's having none of it. Gets in front of Jauncey and cuts that one off.
Very clever there because she was sort of hedging like, oh, I'm not there, I'm there, I'm not there, I'm there. Very clever. Well done. Great drive by Robson.
Yeah, fantastic. And Green is going to track Bird all the way down, but just collecting her with the inside arm.
Winakura to the bench. Another rolling sub from the Sharks.
Also, Winakura's gone to the bench. It's a well-deserved break for her, working really hard. I believe that's Davey who's moved back into GD. She was out in WD previously. So here's Nichols.
Back door.
And Robson just wants to get the ball moving quickly, doesn't she? The ball in. Finds Bird. Wants Strom over top, but Green's out in front. Gets the big defensive win.
So much effort, you know, when you go parallel, when you play it back. Oh! Oh, well done.
Yeah. Robson mounted the pressure there. Coming down court.
Let's see what they can do this time. Oh, much better depth on that, over that transverse line.
Perfect drive by Begovic and the ball over top to Bird. Oh, I thought that had bounced out, but no, it's inside and Strom. So back within one. Already so many turns in this game, and we're not even at the end of the second. Harrington trying to get it back to Windiat.
Oh, it's coming, isn't it? The Sharks, you can feel it. They're building.
Yeah, they're building this pressure. And what I don't want to see is I was just about to say, is a penalty to really break this pressure down, but there it is. Here is Ash. Back through Wigley again. And the ball over top. And Madeline Ash doing a fantastic job, not only of getting the ball herself, but also opening Jauncey up.
Yeah, Jauncey's really got that hold going, hasn't she? She knows where her player is, and the player's just getting stuck on the body there. Needs to keep moving her feet to confuse the space.
So Bird contacted by Lockwood Jones, so we'll step it in. Oh, and off 1 foot. Solid finish. Wigley again, the back door to Windiat. Look at the Sharks across the court. Not allowing any drive. Here's Ash. Nice drive to really open it up for the Comets. Harrington. Oh, hand in there by Davey.
Well done. They came back for the 2-on-1.
That was a timely turnover as well. Robson. This to draw level.
Oh, great shot. I don't know about you, but it feels really controlled. Do you know what I mean?
Does.
Like, it's not as, I don't know, it's intense, but it's not as, I don't know.
There was
the energy, The energy is.
That's it.
Yeah.
Both teams.
That's that's the word I'm looking for. The energy is a little bit more.
Yeah, it's calm.
Calm keel, yeah.
Yeah, both teams have their poker face on.
Yes,
still.
they do. Oh, Wigley.
Oh, not called out. So Robson's going to get the ball back, and Wigley again trying to hunt this one in front of Begovic.
Yeah, Begovic just came off the centre circle there, gave Wigley a chance to have a go at it.
Ball over top to Strom. So just like that now, Sharks back to a 1-goal lead. Ash doing a lot of work on that line. Harrington, Jauncey and Wigley. And options are plenty for Wigley inside, and Ash now just caresses the ball into Jauncey. Level again, Helen. Oh, look at that. Steph Towey's just come onto court and already a
forces
deflection.
a turnover.
Okay, it's going to be called the way of the Comets. So it's going to come back.
Talk about some impact straight away. Well done.
Yeah, first play of the game after coming on, and
Don't messing around.
Trying to thread the needle, finds Harrington. Ball over top to Wigley. Oh, just off the hands of Davey, and she's made an impact since going into GD.
Yeah, she's doing a really good one-on-one defence and comes back to do that 2-on-1 to help out Spry. In that case, gets away with the no replay call.
Yeah, so Spry, a nice turnover. Here is Strom looking inside. Sorry, here's Strong now from Bird. And the strong front hold of Bird on Lockwood Jones. So goal for goal here at this minute. Ash resets to Towie. Green and Towie combined, just waiting for something to open up. Now it's Harrington, gets one over top to Wigley, and
good ball control by Harrington.
Yeah, she's done that a few times tonight already.
Great ball handling skills. Jauncey just takes the pressure off again.
So here is Strom, the outside of the circle, resets now to Robson. Strom, the 2-on-1 inside the circle on Bird. Lockwood Jones now finds Strom, and Bird frees up on the front hold, and again, we are still goal for goal here, Helen.
The goalers are certainly holding up their end of the bargain, aren't they?
They are.
So good to see.
Oh, nice second movement by
Ash.
Ash now again finds Harrington in the pocket, and the front drive opens up Jauncey, and the ball over top. Great defensive effort by Spry.
Yeah, she's doing a truckload of work there to shut down Jauncey.
Harrington and Ash combine again, and Ash has her eye in tonight. Long ball over top to Robson. Looking inside, the hand goes up. Taken down by Bird. Placed the ball into the space, made Bird work to it. Fantastically placed ball. Oh, Davey again, hands to it, and it's gone. Landed in the lap of Wigley. So Comets get away with it. Jauncey to Harrington. And Harrington just slides one through the two defenders to Ash. And Ash is going to get it back. At what you would say, I suppose, a mid-range shot. Opts for the pass over to Jauncey. And Jauncey makes it count, so we are still level. And the Comets really releasing the pressure there, and it is advanced. So Robson finds Begovic on the outside. And here is Bird. Fantastic shooting from Bird. Ash now looking forward to Harrington. Over top, back finds Ash, and the front hold created the back space towards the post was Jauncey, and did a fantastic job. So we tick under a minute. Sharks looking to finish strong here. Robson has to reset. Harrington gets hands to it. Nichols to restart. Robson looking long and tracked closely by Lockwood Jones. Now the 2-on-1, so Bird from mid-range. Confident shooting, and shooting the lights out of the Golden Netball Centre at the moment, doing a fantastic job. Harrington. Comets would love to score before this quarter's up. Towie, Ash need to beat the clock. Tick under 15 seconds. Jauncey, the ball outside to Harrington. Front holds on. Finds Ash down low, and so the consistent obstruction call on Spry. And just as we tick and almost run out of time, Jauncey levels it up again. So we're going to go into half-time, all level. We restart again as we come back for the third. Both teams now really settled in. And we go to the half, all level. It's exactly what we expected from these two teams. One team will not continue their season 2023 after this, and the other team to take on the Raw next week. So I'm going to quickly pass down to Helen, who is with one of the Comets players.
Thank you. I am courtside here with the Comets, Jamaica Jauncey. Wow, that's a first cracking half, wasn't it? Scores pretty much tied up. You knew it was going to be like that. So talk us through, how did you feel in that first half?
I mean, we can play better. We play so much better when we're on the body more, in defence, I mean. But yeah, just keep working at it, you know, we've got the fitness, so let's see second half.
And when you're attacking end, how are you feeling with finding the body and going for that hold? Your shooter-to-shooter connections are working really well.
Yeah, that's fine. I think they're setting up a zone just behind the transverse, so someone needs to drive up the middle or come to the side and break that.
Yeah, well, you're exposing the centre corridor really well. How's it working with the exposing the shooter, the centre court movement around the outside?
I think we just need to get onto circle edge and get off the body. I mean, use body, but then get off the body. Yeah.
All right. Well, all the best for the second half. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Helen. That was Helen with Jamaica Jauncey, who's having a stellar shooting game so far. Comets will look to her in this second half of netball to continue that streak. We'll be back here after the half, and Helen will join one of the Sharks players.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.
I think it's really important to preserve the planet for future generations, and this is where it starts.
Climate change is happening, so why wait?
We're not just sitting back, we're actually getting in there, making it happen.
I'm really excited to see the change.
I have 2 children myself, and I want them to grow up in a world where it's sustainable. One of the most exciting things is actually being a part of history. Couldn't be more proud to wear the Fortescue badge on my shirt.
Giving this season everything we've got. Just try and stop us. Don't miss the excitement of West Coast Fever at RAC Arena. Tickets on sale now at tickettech.com.au.
Welcome back to the Gold Netball Centre. I'm going to quickly pass down to Helen again, who is with one of the Sharks players. Helen.
Thank you. I am courtside with Sharks Ava Robson. We just talked about the pressure, and I asked you a question. Talk to me about the pressure. Is it real? And what was your response?
Yeah, it's definitely real. Finals always like that. We were lucky enough to win last week on Sunday by 1 point, so that was definitely probably the closest match we've actually had, so definitely getting us building up, ready for finals.
And Coach Bridge was saying earlier in the huddle that she wants you guys to be really strong on the front cut and take those drives when they're on offer. So talk about the defence and then what you actually have to do to implement that feedback.
I think it's just starting the work earlier, so we know that they're doing a zone in the middle, so just starting that work earlier, seeing the defenders and just playing our front body.
And being confident to let the ball go to your shooter, right?
Yeah, and that one too. Absolutely.
All right, well, good luck for the second half, all right? And we'll all be up there cheering.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you, Helen. So that was Helen with Sharks captain Ava Robson. Having a stellar game out there in centre at the moment. So all level, all tied up here at the Gold Netball Centre in Perth, Western Australia. This is the elimination final. So one of these teams will make it through to next week to clash with the Raw, who, if you have not been with us all night tonight, went down to the Demons today, earlier tonight. So their first loss of season 2023. The winner of this to clash with them next week. We start again in the hands of Bird now. Long ball, cross court to Robson. Robson inside, and the drive from Bird. Tracked closely by Lockwood Jones, but she just turned on the afterburners and made it inside that circle. Wigley. Now Towie and Ash. Needing an option and does now find Wigley, and the footwork call going to be called back. Oh, Harrington almost cuts it off, and it's going to come off the hands of Nichols. So Helen, you spoke with Ava Robson there just before the half started, and one of the things you touched on again was the pressure. But both of these teams really holding their composure.
Yeah, well, she did say it. She said, look, they've obviously come off a really close win the last round, and the pressure out there is absolutely real. But, you know, they've they've dealt with it, they've been in it, they've experienced it. So to them, it's just building on another one.
That's it. So I think it's a good time, Helen, now to probably touch on it. Is all level up, and then there's still a quarter to go. But let's touch on what happens if there's a draw. What do we see?
Okay, so we did clarify, didn't we? Because it got very exciting in the last match. So it'll be a 4-minute break. In the event that it's a draw, it'll go into a 4-minute break, and then we'll go 7-minute ends with a 1-minute gap in between. Now, if in the event that it is a draw after that 14 minutes, we will go until one team is up by 2. So the timer will go, the buzzer will go, teams will carry on until one's up by 2.
That's it. So Wiggly now on the outside of the circle. Ash.
Well, you heard from Jauncey earlier. She said, this is not our best netball. We can play better. So,
yeah,
the crowd goes silent then.
It was everyone holding their breath.
Yeah.
It was a very strong comment from Jauncey to say, we can play better than this. This is not our best.
No, so she's, put it to her teammates. Good on her. Keep each other accountable.
That's it. Bird now opting to step in, but Main, who's now come back on into GK, and Lockwood Jones out in GD.
It's interesting speaking to these young athletes too. They're so cool, calm and composed. It's actually really lovely, and you can't help but want them to, each one to do well. When you're sitting here up as a supporter and a spectator and watching, it's, you just want them to do well in their role and give everything that they've got. So it's actually quite lovely.
A nice ball over top, and Jauncey with a strong take.
Yeah.
I mean, like we stated it before, but Spry working so hard, not doing anything wrong. How do you get around? How do you beat, Jauncey at the moment? Because she's just a really dominant force.
Well, she needs to keep. So you heard Jauncey before. She works best on the body. Right, so Spry just really needs to get off. She needs to keep moving ball side. She needs to keep confusing the space so that the attackers on the outside don't know exactly where to throw the ball. Maybe that the pass is executed slightly off and give them a chance. If she gets stuck on her body, it's going to be a very long night at the office.
Here is Harrington. Ash. Jauncey now on the outside. Just wants to pop it back over top to Ash. Put the pace on towards the end, and again, Ash and Harrington looking to combine.
And see Spry just stationary there, let Jauncey get on the tee straight away, wasn't active, wasn't moving, playing exactly into Jauncey's strengths.
Towie working really hard against Begovic. Strong take, yeah. Wow. So Robson to restart here. We'll get it back. Looking inside, finds Bird, who has had her eye in all night and continues the streak. Both shooting ends now have really come alive. Ash, the ball over top. It's going to be saved by Jauncey. No, it will trickle away. So the Comets give the Sharks the opportunity to reload. So nothing offering forward of the ball here, so they have to go long over top, and plays right into the hands of the Comets' defensive setup.
Yeah, Towie up high hunting.
Here is Harrington finding Wiggly. Ash just pops on over top. And
right idea. That's what we're talking about, confusing that space, making that miscommunication. And
so Davey, long ball over top, and just tries to loop onto Nichols, but collected by Harrington. Robson down the court to Begovic and touched by Towie. Sharks, just a uncharacteristic miss and the great defensive rebound. So Comets now to reset. Here's Wiggly. Resets to Lockwood Jones, and Towie now looking down court. Needs to find an option, needs to find a strong drive. Now the long release to Jauncey. Clears a lot of the mess, and Harrington on circle edge. Great defensive setup and pressure by the Sharks, really putting it on now. And Harrington.
At the last minute, Jauncey, great strong hold. Harrington just let it go. But yeah, very good defence from the Sharks. They still would like to see a lot more movement from their feet and being active, confusing that space even more. Oh, brave.
So Sharks defence doing a lot of work, but the Comets just deciding to be really patient, not forcing it in. Robson.
Great ball.
Bird. And Robson on circle edge again. So we've got the clash of Wigley and Robson started up again this quarter.
Oh, here we go.
So the contact call on Main. Oh. And again, Strom with the offensive rebound. So that's happened a lot tonight. Comets allowing the second opportunity.
You know, and that's the other thing too, which gives Bird the confidence to go to post wherever she is, to know that her teammate Strom will be right under that rebound, in rebound position.
And Ash again.
Yeah. Unrelenting, aren't they, in the front end there with the scoreboard pressure?
Yeah, so there has been a change in for the Comets as well. So Jauncey taking a well-deserved break. So we Hallie Richards coming into GS. So Sharks now looking inside, finds Bird. Robson, just on the outside, frees up Main, gets in front. Great footwork to get around, and Green as well worked away to the front. The long ball to Ash, clears the mess, and here's Richards. Her first shot of the night. Just going to bounce out. Nichols, long down court to Robson. Sharks on the rebound now. Begovic looking inside. Strong take.
Great timing. Great timing, great connection there by the front end of the Sharks.
Wigley just pops one over the top to Ash. Here's Harrington. Finds Richards, and now Ash from mid-range. Boy, oh boy, does she have her
fantastic shooting by Ash.
Begovic really has come alive in this quarter.
Yeah, great take and turn.
Here she is again, Begovic, just on the outside of the circle, looking over top to find Bird, and does.
Bird goes to post. Perfect.
Battle of the GAs right now.
Exactly what happened with the first game, right?
They're setting each other a task. Harrington.
Oh. To all the GA mums out in the crowd, I feel your pain.
Oh.
Well done.
Look at the drive in by Ash, and the ball, the feed from
great
Harrington.
job.
Just perfect.
Should make a T-shirt, GA, I'm a GA mum, and everyone goes, oh, yeah, right, I feel for you. You're either the villain or the hero, right? I feel like the poor GAs cop everything.
Ball over top, almost cut off by Green, and Strom.
Again, strong shooter-to-shooter connection there from the Sharks. Strom and Bird.
Windia gets one into Richards, and there's Ash again, just in the right place at the right time, and just
turns to post.
Strong. Confident to turn to post. Loving what she's putting on court right now. Ball over top, Begovic. Strom and Begovic again. Oh, and the confidence to put that over two defenders. That Main and Green standing there. Now Green comes away with it. Towie, nothing down court, no drive. Now it comes from Harrington, but instead reset through Main. Wigley looking for a great drive by Harrington, but tracked closely by Nichols, and great deflection. Oh.
Oh,
could hear the crowd.
Yeah, the girls on the athletes were calling for it. Everyone was calling for it.
Nichols resets. Spry, Robson, Davey, and now Nichols. There is Begovic, that great centre drive.
Yeah, bit of a lacklustre drive from Bird, but she gets back in.
And Green with the tap, just out of court. Looking for Begovic on the outside. Bit of congestion in there, but...
Great drive by Bird there to open up Strom at the top.
Yeah. And it was that second move.
Yeah.
Perfect. Comets just need the settler now. Ash resets back out. Finds Wigley and the ball over top to Richards. And Richards settles in. similar story to last game as well. You know, GS coming on late in the third and
in pressure
big
situations.
pressure situation to make an impact.
Yeah, expected to make an impact.
Robson's ball over top. Look at the back hold.
Great hold, yeah, great hold.
Just perfect.
Showed exactly where she wanted to be. Very definite, and Robson let it go.
So we've got Jones sneaking back onto court now in WD on Harrington. Towie, cross-court ball. Now Wigley. Harrington on circle edge, wants Ash. The 1-2 again, so many times tonight.
Oh,
We didn't expect her missing, did we?
No. She's showing some really strong leadership in that front end as well.
Robson finds Bird and looking inside, trying to thread the needle. Does end up getting it to Strom, and confident shooting from Strom.
Yeah, Main sort of positioned herself, didn't she, looking for the swing to the pocket and sort of got exposed on that middle corridor.
One thing I've noticed is looks like Harrington and Ash doing a stack of work on the line for centre pass receives, and Harrington opting for the second phase, and Ash then burning back into the circle, but it seems to be working.
Yeah, and then under all of that, turning to post and shooting and shooting accurately.
That is impressive. Robson looking down court, finds Begovic now. Wigley sets the hands under pressure, almost cut off by Windia. And Bird steps in, and Green started out the hands over okay, and then just in the last minute got the touch on. So Bird finishes strong.
No one prepared to blink.
No. Wigley, Ash, resets to Wigley. And the front hold by Richards is honoured. Okay, so there's been a contact just on the outside. We'll go back, so Ash again. So Vunikura comes back onto court, puts the pressure on Ash, but Ash just rises.
She's in her rhythm, isn't she? She's sort of, oh, well read. That was a really brave long court pass there.
Yeah, cut off by Windia. Wigley, oh, Bird. I've said it before, I'll say it again. We'd love to see that defensive pressure from
the GA.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the GAs in these particular matches have been outstanding.
Yeah. Here is Main. Now Windia looking down court, finds Green.
Oh, Davey.
Huge hand in there.
Chases hard too for the follow-up, which is great to see.
Ash now finds Wigley. Harrington having to do a stack of work to get past Jones, and Jones gets a hand in there on the pass. Fantastic defensive effort from Jones. Here is Ash again. The pressure comes from Vunikuru.
Oh, that's a first miss.
Apologies, and the rebounds to her as well.
Well done. It's paid off. She's got one. Let's see what the Sharks can do now to try and actually make the most of that turnover, because it was...
Oh, Wigley.
Yeah, unlucky there for Robson not to come away with that one, but just needed to pull it in at the last second. I felt she might have protected it a little bit more.
Yeah, so the centre courts for the Comets now really coming alive defensively, and there's Davey again getting involved. Contact going to be on Begovic. Here's Richards. Finds Wigley and Ash now.
Oh, could have let it go the first time. It was on.
Yeah, Davey did a fantastic job defensively to get around and then put pressure on the ball. It's hard as a defender to not get sucked into the ball, but that was the right time to do so.
Yeah, Vunikura. Well done, that's two now.
Oh,
Wigley. Oh, it's going. The two, it's going Wigley. Oh, Strom. The time.
It, but it's not going to count. Time beats her. Tell you what, it's like a table tennis court out there at the moment. It's back forward, back forward, back forward.
And it was between the two, Vunikura, Wigley. Vunikura, Wigley. It was just a game between those two.
They had their own game
They had their own game going there.
So, Comets build on their third quarter lead. They're now 2 goals up. But It's definitely not enough, is it, in a game like this?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
So going to the fourth quarter, it is immense pressure out there. Both teams really up to the task and really setting each other the challenge. So don't go anywhere, because if you miss this fourth quarter, you will regret it. We'll see you back here at the Gold Netball Centre.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.
Welcome back to the Gold Netball Centre. Gold Industry Group West Australian Netball League Elimination Final. It is delivering already. It's the Comets taking on the Sharks. Currently the Comets hold a 2-goal lead going into the last. Helen, we have had some sort of roller coaster tonight, haven't we?
Oh my God, it's been an emotional roller coaster. Not from only the commentating in the stands, but the supporters in the stands, the support bench, you name it. It has been emotionally charged, let's say that, at the least.
It is. And finals netball really delivering tonight. Really delivering. The qualifying final going down to the wire between the Raw and the Demons, and the Demons coming away winners, handing Raw the first loss of 2023. So they put themselves a big dance.
They did.
Big dance match.
Big upset, really, when you think about it, coming in undefeated. And, booked their spot in the big dance, which is really good to see.
So the winner of this game looking to take on Raw next week, and the loser, unfortunately, their 2023 season comes to an end.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'll be interested to see who starts in GS for the Comets here, because Hallie Richards came on late in that third, did make an impact, but it will be interesting if they go back to Jauncey or stick with Richards to go into this last.
Well, unless Jauncey's injured, I would have thought that Jauncey would have come back on. I thought she did well, but potentially maybe on restricted time. Look, to be honest, I don't think Hallie Richards has done anything wrong.
No, not at all. Done a great job.
But in terms of providing that target,
Here is Richards now. Wigley looking for an option forward. Begovic just collects Windiat. And we've spoken about it before, Helen. It is hard for a GS to come on late and make an impact, but Richards has done a fantastic job so far. Oh, Davey getting around Ash. Davey's really stepped up this last half.
Yeah, she's building. Both her and Vunikura have really built into the match.
So Wigley now on circle edge. Oh, hand in there by Robson. Gets the turnover, and Begovic now down court. Sharks looking to make an early statement. Here goes Robson over top, finds Strom. Ball back to Begovic. Here is Bird. Really has settled in nicely, shooting so well. This one to level it up for the Sharks. And the coach killer, the old break.
Yeah, disciplined netball needs to now be an absolute priority for both teams. Those little 1%ers can actually really hurt momentum and swing it the other way.
And with Bird shooting like that.
And now we're level again.
We're level again, and the crowd here at the Gold Netball Centre really has come alive. Here is Harrington finding Ash, quick ball movement, and Jones collects Harrington. Davey really making Ash work now. Swings the ball to Wigley in the front cut.
Great. Oh! Yeah, not quite sure if she sort of was aware of the situation then. She probably could have let that go out.
So Richards will clean it up.
Trying everything to get that rebound, I understand.
Yeah. Robson finding Bird. Oh, the ball over top, hunted by Main. Put the pressure on. Begovic does collect. Now Robson looking inside and finds Bird. Oh, an uncharacteristic little overshoot there, but we'll get the second chance. And makes this one count. Harrington finds Ash. Richards coming strong out of the circle, and it's going to be
great
turned over.
pressure. Yeah, just bounced it one too many times.
Begovic down court.
Great drive.
Looks like Sharks have the momentum now. Bird looking over top of
Green. Well read.
Strong read.
Oh, here we go. Jauncey back on.
Jauncey coming back into GS. Harrington collects in front of Jones. Ash looking inside. Now Harrington on the outside, and there is Ash.
Oh, great shot again. She is trying everything, isn't she, to take her off her shot.
Here is Bird.
Stick with the game.
Green again, trying to sneak through.
I reckon if she'd got that other hand up there, she probably would have been able to come away with that one cleanly.
Begovic looking inside Bird, and the easy one to Strom.
Yeah, great hold by Bird. They have a great shooter-to-shooter connection. I do feel, though, sometimes they do force it, and sometimes they don't really need to do that, especially when they're so strong under the post for rebounds. Great pressure by the Sharks.
Yeah, and here we go. Wigley just found the body of Robson. That is, just rattles out of her hands, but now Ash.
Calling for a replay. I'm not quite sure she had control of it if it bounced off her head.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see Wigley, just finding Robson's body in amongst that mess. That's breaking a box 101, really.
Yeah, quite composed, wasn't she?
Yeah. And then Jauncey.
She just trickles it in to keep everyone on the edge of their seats, because we haven't been on the edge all night, have we?
I know. If we keep going goal for goal, I tell you what, there's Green with a hand in
again. Main calling for it her way. Umpire.
Circle edge.
Green again. Outside arm. Not sure what she has to do. What more could she do? And Bird makes her pay on the other end.
That was close.
Yes.
Very, very close. Harrington, hands in by Jones.
Well, they're consistent, so it's consistent at both ends.
That's it.
That's all you can ask.
Harrington, long sweep drive.
Davey! Two-hand around the back, pick the pocket cleanly.
That is the cleanest intercept I have seen.
Around the back, if you don't mind.
Wow. Jones down court to Begovic now. Robson inside. Bird has the hot hand. I've done it again. I put the mockers on. Windiak.
Strom was in the right position.
Reset to Main. Green. Need a drive through that middle. Wigley presents. Here comes Ash. Long way down court though. Wigley again offers through the middle. Here's Jauncey on the outside.
Oh, yeah. There was a contact by Wigley.
Wow. Okay. And the pressure's built.
All right, Ava Robson, what's she going to do now? Is she going to unravel, or is she going to keep her head in the game?
Windiat resets through Green. Need a big punching drive forward. Nothing coming forward of the ball. Main.
Begovic.
Lucky to be let off there. So Windiat.
The umpires can feel the pressure too, just quietly.
I tell you what, yeah. Time being held as we just get another bid back on Robson. I tell you what, my seat, I'm just on the edge of it again. I can't. Here's Ash. Wigley on the outside. Ash again looking for Jauncey. This for a settler.
She likes it. They like it down there. Back to the Sharks to respond.
Here we go. Bird Looking inside to Strom. Great ball. Main just a little bit too far off the body. Here is Bird. Has shot
great
so
jump
well
by
all
Green.
night.
So we're talking about when the defenders aren't you know, it feels like they're not doing anything. You know, you're jumping your hands over, you're changing, you're trying to do something and nothing's happening. And then you look to the time and it's 7 minutes left and that's when it starts to impact.
Yeah.
You know, there's only so much you can sustain of that pressure.
So Strom settles, makes the second one count. Comets need the answer here. Look at Jones, just absolutely turned it on this quarter. Attacking everything. Here is Windiat. So the hands over pressure. Harrington, Ash. Looking inside, wants Jauncey, gets it there. The swing ball to Harrington. Oh! Just out of the hands, and Jones comes up with one. She's been working hard all night. Gets her hands to another one.
Oh my goodness. Great outlet.
We're under 7 minutes now. Here is Bird, back to Begovic, and Windiat. Hands in and slows the offence down. Oh, the layup.
Oh, haven't seen one of those all night.
No. I like the confidence. And did draw Main in for the contact. Just sat there and Green's come down with the rebounds.
Come
Windiat.
on, girls. Stop
Big
doing this
drive
to
down
us.
Court. I know. Need that drive again down court. Wiggly, here it comes from Ash. Harrington now offers. Jauncey outside. Looking inside on the front hold is Ash. Bit of reversal of roles there. And Ash does not disappoint.
She does not. Both teams need to keep their head. They need to keep their cool.
Robson. Begovic playing patiently here. Waiting for something to free up. Here is Bird. 2-on-1 comes on Strom. Main and Strom collide. Strong take.
Oh, they're just, yeah.
There's Bird again with the offensive rebounds and just overshot.
Yeah,
so,
it's 2 now, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll get another opportunity here. Robson. Strom just needs to settle. Does.
It does. That is absolutely the way to send it back down for the Comets to reply.
Wiggly, Jauncey, Ash powering inside that circle. Over top, Jones again. Oh.
Just a split second offside there.
Tell you what, this battle between Jones and Harrington is just building. Here is Harrington.
Oh,
Davey. This defensive circle. Small ball to Jauncey.
Jauncey just settles them. I feel big things coming from Vunikura.
Yeah. Got to take my hat off to her, hands over pressure too. So good. The low ball down to Robson now, looking over top. Main and Bird gets hands to it. Steps in and makes this one count.
I feel like that was a bit more luck than it was by design.
Looking like an overload play here for the Comets and...
a break,
timely.
was it?
It must have been, yeah it was. Timely turnover. We tick under 4 minutes. Robson, Begovic. Finds Bird and the contact caused again by Windiat. So releasing the, Main. Bird.
Quick offload, yeah.
Well done, good option. Main tips on back to Green. What a time to win a defensive turnover there. Green down court.
My first reaction was to look to the Sharks coaching bench. They did very well to hide their frustration.
Windiat and Green just playing around with it. Now Wiggly opens up. Ball over top to Jauncey. Nothing offering forward and just come off Harrington. So we'll quickly touch on it again with the score looking like this with 3 minutes to go. If we go to a draw, 4-minute break, 7-minute quarters, 1 minute in between. If no one is the winner at the end of those 7-minute halves, 7 minutes each way, It is the winner by 2.
It is the winner by 2, but Wiggly and Madeline Ash are having none of it whatsoever.
No, they don't want to see overtime.
Nope.
The ball over top, Wiggly on the outside, Ash with the front sweep. Oh, Davey goes down hard.
That was a very big hit. Oh, she hit the ground very hard. Up
Good
you
to
get,
see her
mate. Up you get.
She's been working like an absolute powerhouse down there in GD. Hit the ground absolutely hard, but is back up and about. Good to see that. Wiggly. Great second move by Harrington, almost cut off by Robson.
I feel like this is the moment. This is the moment that the Sharks bring it back or the Comets actually take it and run forward.
That's it. Ash, Wiggly, patience. Don't want to go inside yet. Now find Ash. Here is Jauncey. This to put up by 3. Comets now up by 3. Pivotal timing here by the Sharks. Robson, Bird.
Strong inside take there from Bird.
Plenty of time on the clock. Need to be perfect. Begovic. Ball over top. Strong take. Wants to get it moving.
Great way to respond.
Need the defensive turnover here. Who does it come through? Ash resets now. Green. Windiak.
Oh, Bird. Oh, outside arm. Looked clean. Umpire obviously in a better position than we are. Again.
She wants that ball back. Windiat. Comets really shaving some time off the clock here.
Oh, there's a caution there. I'm not quite sure what. And an advancement.
Timer is not going to show us the countdown clock anymore. So my nerves are even more up and about now.
I hope the bench officials have got that in hand.
Oh, big turnover, Davey. Oh, no, taken by Ash. Jauncey. Settles. Still up by 3. I would think that time is going to beat the Sharks here. Not sure how long is left. Jones, Begovic. The contact call. Need to get it going quickly. No time to waste. Jones, Robson, Strom.
Oh, it's on.
Time has been held. Robson. They advanced it. Strom inside now. Okay,
oh, goodness me.
A lot of contacts going on and
lots of confusion. The time is not displayed.
Bird.
Oh,
clutch.
Time to find it.
Need a big defensive turnover here now. Wiggly finding Ash. Ash. Down finds Jauncey.
Winakura sets back. Robson needs to get hands over.
Releases the pressure.
Oh!
Winakura over top. You called it. She's going to come up big.
Oh, that is the biggest defensive rebound of the night. I've called it.
There's the timer. They've done it. They've escaped.
Another great match.
Wow. So the elimination final of 2023. Comets come away winners by 2 goals over the Sharks. So that is the end of the Sharks 2023 season. The Comets move into a game next week against the Western Roar. That is sure to be some sort of match. What a treat we've had tonight. We had the qualifying final decided by only a few points between Roar and Demons. Demons handing Roar their first loss of 2023 in the qualifying final. And then the elimination final just stepped up and finals netball delivered a 2-goal win to the Comets. A hard-fought win, I would say. Sharks really brought the challenge. So shortly we will pass down to Helen again. You can see the Comets there in a huddle. A lot of words being spoken by Coach Janine Friday at the moment. We've stoked with that win. And again, the Sharks, so ended their season 2023, but what an effort. What a season they've had as well, really built through the season. Both teams handing each other a loss, one win apiece through season 2023 for the Comets and the Sharks head-to-head. And it came down to the elimination final where the Comets got the better of the Sharks by 2. So I'm going to quickly pass down to Helen, who is now with the coach of the Comets. Helen.
Thank you. I am courtside with Comets head coach Janine Friday. It's always good to chat after a win. Yes. Fantastic game.
That was a great game.
That was a great game. Pressure game. We talk about pressure games, right, and that you can't actually replicate it. You've got to live it. You've got to learn it. Without living it and learning it, how do you get these athletes, these young athletes, up for that task?
Well, it's something you try and replicate at trainings, and we've done lots of scenario work. But look, I was really proud with how the girls held themselves and pushed through. But yeah, that was tough. But a great contest, fantastic contest.
Yeah, absolutely. And your nerves, because obviously when we're looking at the game, we do shoot our eyes over to the bench, and I must say you guys do very well to actually contain any sort of emotion. You did well. Tell us what's going through your mind, when you're making those calls. You go, do I make the call? Don't I make the call? And then there was a change with Hallie Richard to actually come on for Jamaica Jauncey. Talk us through that change.
Yeah, I think just with how she's been fantastic every time she's stepped on court, and she's really stood up. So it was just to give her a little bit more movement out there. So yeah, she got out and did her bit. So yeah, big game to come on to for her. So she did well. But yeah, I'm glad we didn't look nervous, but we were. There was lots of talk on the bench, so I'm glad we looked calm, but no.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I think this whole energy, we were saying too, the whole energy of this game felt a bit more even-keeled than the last one. Like, it was like the energy. I mean, we're exhausted emotionally. I don't know about you, but we know. So tell us now, this one down, all boxed up, already looking to the next week. Talk us through that and how that sort of pans out for you guys moving forward.
Yeah, it's we said to the girls before the game just to ignore what was going on out here before our game. We had to obviously get this job done. So, but looking forward, that's a really exciting contest for us, and we've certainly improved each time we've played Raw. So, yeah, pretty excited to take them on and take it to them. Yeah.
Well, good luck. All the best. If you girls play like that next week, I'm sure you will be near for an absolute cracker. So yeah, all the best for the week prepped, and obviously good luck for the game ahead.
Thank you very much. All good.
Thank you, Helen. That was Helen with Comets head coach Janine Friday. So Comets coming away winners by 2 goals over the Sharks. So end of the Sharks season 2023. Comets to clash with Raw next week. That is sure to be some sort of game. Thanks for joining here tonight. We've had 2 very exciting games. The final netball here for Gold Industry Group West Australian Netball League. Finals netball is here, and it's here to stay. We'll see you here next week. Thank you for joining us.
On the court or off the court, great things happen when you're in the right role.
My job is to shoot goals for the team.
My job is to execute strategies that grow the company.
My job is to protect the goal circle and support the other defenders.
My job is to protect the environment and its people.
Land your dream job. Search Gold Jobs today.